to upload the VOD, which is fine. Good morning. I literally had a nap there for like half an hour and I regret life decisions. Rimru, hello. Yeah, it's not... Oh, there we go. We are actually live on the YouTubes now. That's crazy. Oh, hi, Enda. Brother Maud, KJL. Alright, we're going to crack on with the tournament. We have Fractured versus Assay. Let me just have a quick make sure that nothing else is decided to brick. Alright. Oh my god. That's crazy. PSGS, I'm guessing, is Assay versus Fractured. Alright. Let me just make sure they both know what's going on. Alright. Cool. Let's get this show on the road. Boom. Start on the arrow, right? Yes, sir. And the arrow is coming out now in a second. Cool. We have both of our players in, ready to go. The physics are out. The shenanigans is afoot. Shamshir versus PSGS. Both going for a nice little trade there, little jumps. We do have Assay actually taking an insane amount of damage right off the bat there on Shamshir. Taking another taste a little bit. Fractured, they're taking a little bit. Oof, nicely done. Little bit of the old grease coming up there. R1, R1, keeping up that little bit of pressure. Running attack comes out there. Keeping up the pressure. Force back now once again. Another R1, R1 in the corner there. Force back now once again. We do see the swings coming out. We see these little crouches here in neutral. Force back now once again. Force in there. That is going to be that. It's under the pressure. And that is going to be that. Oh my god. Fracture is down in this best of 5. Good showing though, with Assay taking the first set. Very, very nicely done. GG's, gents. GG's. Let me just mark the score with Assay on 1. Now let me remember my overlays and all of that shenanigans. This is going to be a best of 5 for round 1. Yeah, take your time. Just get the reset in there real quick. 1. My Streamlat's so high I got spoiled. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Oh, there we go. That is going to be Assay 1. Fractured. A fifth of a fracture. Let me just make sure both of our players are in their corners. Good first round. PSGS proving once again that it is currently being outclassed by everything. Truly a tragedy. The tragedy of the comments. Shamshir taking another. Next to his score. Runark. Oh yeah, Runarks, lads. Please. Fractured. Go Runark. Remember. Please, Runark. Yo! There we go. The healers. I'm going to guess that everyone is good. Right? I'm just going to get back into my corner and hopefully everything stays working. Alrighty then. Grease. Seamless rot is not a thing anymore. Not on this version as far as I'm aware. Oh, heal yourself. I think you're a little bit short. Team Enda, what's up, LB? Fractured. I think you're a little bit low. There we go. Reset grease. Yeah. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. Wholesome chat. Very wholesome. Boom. The bolt is about to be out in about 3, 2, 1. Fractured goes for a little bit of a physic. We are going to see Assay keeping up that nice bit of pressure, forcing Fractured in the corner, but he is going to take a little bit of damage. He is actually taking an insane amount of damage. Holy moly. Forced in that little bit of pressure. The Shamshir, though, showing its name for all it is worth, as we are going to see Assay here on the back foot to start out with, but this could change very, very quickly. Shamshir doing insane amounts of damage there. Fractured is on the back foot. Forced in there, a nice tasty bit of damage. Le Vortex coming in. Assay, both of them actually still have their tier up here. Keeping that out there. 1-1. Keeping it up all the way across here. We are seeing Fractured insanely low. And the honor bows coming out. Look at him. Assay taking another set. No, it's best of 5, you silly goose. It's a best of 5, Assay. DC? No, it's not a DC. Let me just make sure that he's aware it's a best of 5. Superhero quit? You know, I'm half tempted to actually DQ him. What the hell? So true, KJL. KJL's sending me memes about the Irish. I can't believe this. So, ladies and gentlemen, just as a heads up about... I think he's just spawned on the floor. I love Elden Ring! The Irish is a whole or a meme? I can't believe it. Go get him. Go get him. Go. Oh my god. Arse! More like. Am I right, guys? Boom. Alright. This could be match point if Fractured doesn't get it together. What's my take on the best PvP dual weapon? I have no idea. I'll answer questions when we have a chance, because in a 3, in a 2, in a 1, Fractured on the left, Assay on the right, Shamshir versus PSGS, the most tragical matchup known to man. Keeping up that pressure, Assay is just aggression. The actual aggression. Fractured manages to get a nice little bit of counter pressure, but is just swatted aside. Assay keeping up that very aggressive posture, holding up the center, goes for a jumping R1. Yeah, it is a 0-2. Yes, indeed it is. Running attack comes out there. We are going to see our dear friend Assay kind of chilling like a villain in the middle. And I don't know why that is doing that now. There we go. I fixed it. Alright, there we go. That's what I get for trying to alt-tab in the middle of a set, chat. There we go. Forcing in that nice tasty bit of damage there. Force back now. Fracture is going to be in a spot of bother. He's going to be low. Assay is just dominating this. Forcing in there. We are going to see now that jump come out. Just about able to get out. Assay takes some serious damage there, but no La Vortex for our dear friend Fractured, who does manage to get that damage out. Force back now. Once again, we see the backswings coming out. Fractured is still more than able to bring this back. The running attack comes out, but the jump attack comes out, but it's not going to be enough. Facing the wrong direction. Legrease comes out there on the side of Fractured. Is going to be locked in an animation. A trade comes out. Assay is going to be in a spot of bother here. Is he going to be able to bring it back? However, the roll catch is coming out here on the side of the Shamshir. Fractured forced back into the corner. And the jump attack does manage to come in through there. And that is Assay taking it in a 2-0 sweep. Yo, Chi-Chi's. Chi-Chi's. Yeah, and that's going to be 3-0. Apologies there for not getting the score correct. You are now free to go. And now we'll have our next 2 players up. Yes. Alright, next players. We're going to wait. Who are we going to get to choose the next map? Let's take a look as Assay takes that in a 3-0 sweep. 3-0. Let me just report the scores here, ladies and gents. So this is the beginners tourney. You are very, very welcome in, everyone. I'm sorry we started a little bit late. I regret taking a nap. 3-2-0 to Assay. Boom. Hit him there. Next players are going to be AZ Rock versus Glink. So Arzok is going to be the one. Let me ask Arzok. Pick map. Bestie. Alright. Have you even... when did you compete in a tourney, LB? I actually can't remember. So the whole idea is, for the time being, you can't have gotten to semi-finals, depending on the tournament and the bracket. We're being a little bit more, how do I put it, lenient for the first few of these as we kind of get into the swing of things as we go. That's more or less the idea. And yeah, so that's the basic idea of it. I host the bracket weekly. Next week is going to be PlayStation, so if you're a PlayStation player and you want to play in the bracket, there you go. I know my hair is just immaculate. And I'm just waiting to hear from Arzok, wherever he is. The winner gets the grand prize of being bland for all future events in the series, and you get priority in any of the more try-hard or intermediate events that I do, is the idea. I want to have different levels, different leagues that people can play in, so it's not just like multiple tourney winners versus whatever. The intermediate and more try-hard events will definitely have prize pools and stuff like that, but that is more or less the idea. We may have spot prizes as well. We may do that at some point, but for the time being, I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. I do maps. We stay on this one, then Lamau. Alright, so it's Arzok. Let me just get the scores set up. A Z Rock versus Glink. Glink near 0, and then Arzok is 0. And I'm going to edit that because it's... Alright, so we have Glink near in world. Magnificent. So here's going to be on the left. Let me just adjust all of my things. Man, modern technology, chat. How do we manage? So he's on the right, and then Arzok is open, just waiting for AZ Rock to enter world. So the lore behind Arzok. Alright, chat. Here's some lore. Here's some deep player lore. There was a tournament hosted by a man called, was it Ultra Kill? Was that his name? Was it Ultra Violence or Ultra Kill? I think it was Ultra Violence. Yes. And he hosted this tournament in the overworld of Elden Ring. And he decided that it would be really funny to use the voice changer from Mortal Kombat. And he introduced Arzok as AZ Rock. And that was the entire tournament. That's the lore behind AZ Rock. Yeah, exactly. It was powerful. It filled me with just a desire. But anyway, let me just make sure our players are in their positions. We are going to have Glink near in the near corner, and it is going to be AZ Rock in the far one. Ladies and gents, the match is about to begin. Let us see how the DS3 vet versus the chainsaw of PvEers is going to do today. Alright, we are going to see the side on the side of Glink near and the PSSS on the side of Arzok, and we're going to see some very careful plays here on the side of Arzok. Is going to be interrupted there. The side comes out there. The crouch R1 into an R1 is going to catch him. Arzok going for those presses to try and catch people. Didn't elect to go for a crouching L1, and the sword dance is on PSSS. Ah. Oh dear, oh dear. Gentlemen. Let me just message Arzok here real quick. Oh no. Sword Dance, PSSS is in fact banned. Yep, Sword Dance came out It was Erzak, if I recall correctly, who went for the... So, oopsie. To Glink. And Glink. Alright, that's going to be 1 point to Glink here. Let me just mark that score here as I remember. 1. There we go. Unfort happens to the best of us. Just reset, chaps. Let's get the show back on the road. Too powerful and poise. Too much hyper armor. It's kind of a bit annoying, if I'm being honest with you. Just kind of interferes with the float. Both of our players are in position. It is going to be Glink on the left. Easy heal, Erzak. There you go. Good man. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen. Round 2. This best of 5. AZ Rock versus Glinknir. Glinknir on the left. Erzak on the right. Let's get the show on the road. Oh! Never mind. Just wait for him to get back in. He did leave before the bolt went out. Didn't have physic? Yeah, no worries. Take your time, Erzak. He's out. No, he left before the bolt actually went down. That's more than fair. That's just how it be. Alright. Back into your positions, chaps. I'll actually go the far side here just so everyone's in the same corner. There we go. Saves me having to do it mid-match. Alright, everyone's in position. Yep, okay, go. Alright, the bolt is out in a 3, in a 2, and a 1. And that is going to be the bolt. The physics are out. We are going to see the bleed coming out here on the side. Erzak, of course, playing a very careful game. He doesn't want us to make the same mistakes he did before. Trying to force that reaction roll there. Goes for a jump. It does press late and is going to be punished there by the side of Glinknir. Erzak, of course, playing a very, very slow game here. He's playing this super carefully. And he has... Is that what I think it is? The R2 comes out. Is going to be forced back now once again. We are going to see... Is that a trade? Oh, forcing a roll there out. We do go for the L1 there on the side. The rolling L1 here on the side of Erzak. Force back now once again. We are going to see Glinknir kind of crouching here in neutral. Possibly setting up for the running attack there, which is going to anti-air. Erzak is on the back foot here. Force back, and that is going to be round 2 to Glinknir. GG's, WP's. Taking a little bit of damage there. 2-0. Don't forget to rune arc in between rounds as well, lads. For the love of God. Name wrong? You think I can spell? You think I can spell? End of typos are a classic. Glinknir. There we go. Dark soup, yes. Zero versus dark soap. You're allowed to use the reset ones. You're just not allowed to use the infinite consumable ones. That's the restriction. Infinite consumables and auto rev are banned. Not that they're particularly relevant. All right. There we go. All right, both of our players are in and ready. Let's get this show on the road. Round 3. Glinknir 2. AZ Rock not. Boom, the bolt is out. The physic is drunk. Are we seeing the rituals? Interesting. We're seeing a PSSS mirror. Erzak is playing a very slow game. Again, trying to keep that... What? That is very strange. Alright, we are going to see some proper... I understand now what it was. We go for the follow-up R1 there. Didn't stagger. And we are going to see that one stagger, though, for sure. Force back now once again. Reminder, Last Rites is banned, so if he uses that Ash of War, he is out. Speed hack. Force back now once again. We are going to see those toggles here on the side of Glinknir. Force back now once again. We are going to see the back swings coming out. Force back now once again. Arzok going for those L1s. We are going to see the frosty tech. The handy tech, dude. Force back now, of course, is going to be keeping up that pressure, but playing a much more passive game. Arzok is existing here. Keeping up that pressure. Force back now once again. We are going to see Arzok playing a very, very careful game. He does not want to let this stock go. Pressing the L1 there. Force back now once again. Both players are incredibly low here. We do see the blue feather swap here on the side of Arzok. Forcing in there. And we do see the fists coming out here as well. Forcing in. And Arzok takes the set. GG's. Alright. Speed hacks. Bro was in fat roll range. He didn't care. What a Chad. What a true Chad. So that is going to be 1-2 to AZ Rock. AZ Rock has now on the board. Glink, he still has to win at least 2 more. Alright, both of our players are in their respective corners. Ladies and gents, the bolt is out. Glinknir on the left, Arzok on the right. Let's see how it goes. The bolt is out. The physics are drunk. The wave dashes are happening in real time. Forcing out there, we do see the empty jump here on the side of Arzok. Is going to be hit by a little bit of damage there. The interesting fact there about that toggle, you of course get the speed boost coming out of that, which is of course huge, especially on something like PSSS where you just get to almost immediately run forward. Is going to get that little bit of damage there. Glinknir is going to be forced back now once again. Of course, we are going to see now Glinknir taking center. Arzok is playing very, very carefully, but he is getting pushed into the corner for it, which is not a place you want to be. However, Arzok is managing to get some solid damage. The square off comes out. Not quite able to land. The crouch R1s don't come out, but Glinknir is going to take some damage for that one. Is going to take an insane amount of damage there as well, though. Arzok is still very much in the fight, though, even though he's at a slight life disadvantage. He does exist, however, far too close to Glinknir, who is going to get that pressure, and the L1s come out here, the mash, and it is going to count for something as Glinknir, while he still does have his physic, could very well be in tier skip range, as we do see the fat rolls coming out here on the side of Arzok. He is in trouble. Arzok is going to go for that. Force back. 26 HP to 920, and the shield comes out. Will he pay for it, though, as he's forced back now once again? And the L1 spam comes out. 600 HP. He is going to be getting a little bit of that regen, though, and that's going to have actually saved him. Arzok, can he do it, the mad lad? Almost punished for being in number 1 menus and number 2 fat rolling like you wouldn't believe. Oh no. AZ Rock fallen into loser's bracket. And where's the Glinknir? Where is he? No, there's Arzok. Never mind. That was going to be a dramatic close-up. Fan daggers. So, as a quick review of the rule set, GG's to Glinknir. Arzok, we'll see you in loser's bracket. Let me just mark the score. So it's going to be 1-3. Let me just get that challenge up. 1. It's going to be 1 to Arzok. 3 to Glinknir. Yo-ho. Yo-ho, yo-ho. That's going to be Assay versus Glinknir in round 2. And it's going to be Half Fractured versus Arzok and losers. But now it is going to be Doesn't Matter Shu, who will be picking the map, versus Pablo from the USA. US of A. So, Shu, just pick map. Just let me know on beginners. Use both. Ash doesn't matter. Shu. I'm just going to call you Shu. 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 We stay. Poggers versus Pablo. 0. Cool beans. Pablo. Pablo. Oh, I love admin. Hold open. All right. There we go. Good luck, have fun, Shu. I also don't know. Floating by? Hello, welcome in. Alright, we're just waiting for Pablo. So just as a quick kind of like idea as to the... Don't forget Runark. Yes, do not. In the other place. That is going to be Pablo in World. Who's going to be on the right. Hey. Magnificent. Hello, hello. On the double Gugs. That is an interesting choice. That's one of the reasons why I actually think it's like super cute to have like losers bracket. We get to see like off CGS. Is it? Okay. It's one of the reasons I actually like hosting these like less tryhard events. We get to see like a bunch of cool shit. And to put on your glasses. I'm doing things, Lily. I'm doing things. Ah, it is off CGS. Interesting. Alright, going for those true combos. So this is going to be Pablo. I'm actually going to swap sides real quick. Just so I don't have to move the camera in weird places. And to do the thing. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen. Pablo on the left. Shu on the right. Boom. The bolt is out. And on a 3. On a 2. On a 1. Allay. Oh. Yeah, physicking is up. Just a little bit of a delay. We are going to see both players here going for that crouch hour. One Shu is going to be on the PSGS versus Le Gugs. Off CGS, and that hyper armor comes in clutch. That's going to be Shu taking some pretty serious damage here. The hyper armor increased to absorption, of course, does an insanely good job of just negating that insane damage. Oh, 1-0. That is a very good point. But, you know, can Shu just consistently out-damage it is the question. Can that insane damage just outdo it? That is the real question. We are going to see that true combo comes out here, and Shu's on the ropes. But is she going to be able to Mayweather her way out here? And with that wave dashes and the ability to vortex here, it is going to come in clutch. We are going to see bull goats, and of course, interesting choice there on Pablo's side to go for the increased endurance, like the increased stamina regen. And that standing R1 comes out, and I would imagine it's going to be pretty heavy on stam to try and go for those true combos. So maybe he knows something we don't. Shu's forced back into the corner. The crouch poke comes out. The CGS then to cover, but does manage to roll away. It is going to be USA versus EU and Germany, no less. So there is going to be pretty bad latency. So the rolls are the more iframes for days, but this should be pretty good. This still is a winnable matchup, I think, on the side of Shu. It's just she has to be able to deal. Shu, you silly goober. Shu, turn off the... Shu. Let me at Shu real quick to tell her to turn off. Tell them, sorry, to turn off the auto rev and stuff. Ash doesn't turn off auto rev, dummy. Yeah, it looks bad. Please turn it off. Go reset. You silly goose. This can't be. Please turn it off. It's purely for the view. You might have to just teleport to Grace. Nope. Auto rev and whatchamacallit have to be turned off. Okay, cool. I think we're good. Sick, nasty. Alright, so that is going to be Pablo taking round 1. Let me just mark the score here. Boom. Sacrificing the professionalism of the tournament. It's more this that the viewing experience is worse when people can just like auto rev back in. That's more or less it is. Alright, well either way, Pablo won. Who's going to be on the left? I am the wrong side, but that's fine. We do see the poison mist coming out here once again with the one of the war cries coming out here on the side of Shu. The running attack comes out, but she is able to get some nice, tasty damage off from that. The crouch poke is just not going to be enough. The jumping attack comes out. Shu has definitely regained her confidence, or their confidence rather, in this round. Forcing in that, goes for the crouch R1. We are going to see now. Are we going to be able to get that hyper armor crutch to really take aim? No, we do not. Good, decent rolls here on the side of Pablo. Pablo doing a decent job here of keeping up that pressure. The crouch poke comes out there. The CGS, Shu spaces it. They've figured out the spacing here. Goes for that running attack. Not quite able to hit. Shu, in a spot of bother, is going to take that damage though. Force back now once again. We are going to see the interrupt. But the jump attack comes through. Trying to follow up with that crouch attack into the true combo, but it's not going to be enough. Empty jumps coming out here on the side of Pablo. He's crazy to try and get some in on this. Almost manages to land that, but is going to be punished for assuming getting the true combo. He's on the ropes. His physic is gone. The run attack comes out, but he's just not able to close the gap. Force back down. The run attacks come through, and that's going to be the kill. Doesn't matter. Shu is on the board. Yo. Jeez. La run attack into a loading screen, true combo. GG's though. Well played. Shu the goat, indeed. Miss input into the pain train is definitely one of my favorite things. Alright, we have both of our players in position. Alright. Ladies and gents, make sure you're all okay, hang on a second. Runark. Pablo. Runark. No. Runark. You're not Runarked, I don't think. Yay! And just go to Grace and reset your regressive grease. Yeah, just use the regressive grease. Yeah, cool. Alright. It's cool, sick, nasty. Both players are ready. Boom. Let's get the show on the road. 1-1 on the board. Pablo on the left. Shu on the right. Physics drunk. The roars. The defiant roar against the poison. Goes for an empty jump there. Caught Shu in the corner, but she manages to escape. Not able to get that pressure. The roll ins. Forced back down once again. The standing R1 comes out. Shu's managed to able to get the... Just not quite able to get the damage off. Playing very carefully now, considering the running attacks are going to be nice there. However, a jumping attack there to get that punish. Shu is going to take that damage. Good roll caught there. Roll caught there on that one. Interesting. Forcing up that bit of pressure. We are going to see Shu forced back. Forced back now once again. She is going to be caught in the middle, but she has really good pressure options, and unfortunately Pablo just flat out doesn't. Taking damage. Pablo is very, very low here, but the jump attack comes out. He's going to be caught. He doesn't really have any closing options here at all. Is going to force that roll out on the side of Shu though with that hyper armor. And the CGS comes out. And the hyper armor comes in clutch there. Is going to be rolling out Shu. Going for a baby jump as opposed to a longer jump that she was expecting. The poison comes out, but she's not going to be caught by it. This is not looking good for Pablo. He's stuck! The crouch R1 comes out here on the side of Shu. Oof. And Shu takes the W. 2-1 to doesn't matter Shu. Ishu. Alright. Both of our contestants are in. Remember to Runark, Pablo. Yay! There we go. And just heal as well. Just drink a physic. You're not healed fully. There we go. Alright, we're good to go. Alright. Boys and girls. Yep. There we go. Fixed it. Boom! Away goes the bolt. The physics are drunk. The roars are cast. Force back down once again. We are going to see this. Force back down once again. We are going to see Shu taking decent damage here. Force back down once again. Pablo keeping center here pretty damn well. And Shu has to respect that hyper armor, even though she does have like clear setup advantage here. Force back there once again. We are going to see it. Managing to eat that damage. Force back down once again. Shu is doing decent work here at just not pressing, and that is going to be the trick in this matchup. Force back down once again. Keeping up that pressure. And that's going to be doesn't matter Shu in a 3-1. The face of a champion, ladies and gentlemen. I want to use this build. Should do. GG's Pablo. It's not. I'm guessing. Is that your first tourney? Yeah. El Pablo, hello. Yeah, GG's. Is that your first tourney? Hells yeah, brother. I'm delighted to have you in, duder. All right. When I get password, it's in the I have it pinned in the server, Saucy. Mr. Saucy, the aciest of saucies. Let me just start marking the score and get our next round underway. And as I have you, Sauce, you're going to be the one choosing the round. It's going to be 3-1. Submit scores. Nice. So you're going to be the one choosing. So it is going to be France versus USA East. Alright, let me get this show on the road. You're choosing the map. Do you want to just stay on Dueling Square, Sauce? Dueling Square it is then. It saves me moving. Alright, at Ellery. You are up. Open. No laziness allowed. Farmazula. Alright, Farmazula it is then. Let me see if I can actually lunk onto the Crumbling Island. I think that's it, yeah. Alright. Cool. Dark Soup guide map. LTG map. Alright. Join up, Sauce. Is this a unique event with more of these tourneys? I'll be doing them weekly. Hey! That's the idea, to do them weekly. So it is going to be... You get to see all the behind the scenes stuff, by the way. Saucy. Shu? No. Saucy. 0. And it is going to be... EYL. L. Alright. So EYL is on the left. L. On the left. Saucy on the right. Poggers. I should have the Mimic Veil on here. Which I do not, apparently. That's going to be annoying. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Saucy Ace in the left-hand corner versus L on the right. Match is a go-go. Let me skedaddle back here. There we go. The bomb is out. The physics are drunk. The aggression is being had. Saucy on the dagger by the looks of things versus the Shamshir of all things. Definitely a good choice here. The Shamshir is of course an incredibly strong weapon based exclusively on frame data. However, the R2 of the dagger here can actually catch people woefully off guard. Woefully off guard. keeping up that nice bit of damage. The shield pokes coming out here. Obviously going for those swaps is the side of Saucy. He is going to be quite low now at this stage. However, vengeance. Oh my god, sweet, sweet vengeance. Oh my god, to be killed on the riposte. Whew! Suffer as I have suffered. Death via critical damage. I am so happy. I mean, I am not biased at all. I am not biased at all. At all, folks. Do not worry. Do not fear. Ellie takes one. Could you actually do me a favor and swap sides? So, Saucy, could you go over this side? So, just as a... So, you go over that side. And just swap sides. Yeah, just to make it all a little bit better. I thought I had it right the first time, but it clearly didn't. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Alright, folks. And the bias caster confirmed always have been. Space Ranger highlighted message. Team Bevan. Alright? Always remember. Always remember. I support the goats. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. The bolt is out. The physics are... drunk. The sacred blade has been cast. He says it, but basically I think he says a couple of Hail Marys on the sword, and that's what happens. Saucy keeping up that tasty bit of pressure there right off the back. Ellery doing a decent job of just not getting absolutely torn up, I say, as we do the reasonable thing and eat that weapon, that the L1 from a weapon no one ever sees, and the trades come out. Saucy's doing a damn good job here of like actually catching him off guard. Have you no shame, sir? Knowledge checking with the 2-stock. This is the face, ladies and gentlemen, of a killer. Look at those hollow eyes. Look at those hollow eyes. That man had a wife and kids, dog. The deja vu is crazy. Hey, listen, I've been there, alright? I have been there. Fem stalker stocks rising. Alright, just remember to have your... Yeah, there we go. And don't forget to heal Ellery. Ellie. Both of them are on pretty standard builds. This is strength versus strength by the looks of things. It's kind of interesting. Alright. There we go. We have both of our contestants in and ready to go. Saucy on the left. Ellery on the right. Ellie on the right. Boom. Kaboom goes the bolt. The physics are drunk. The blade is very sacred. And the sham is shearing. Alright. Let's see how this one pans out. We are going to see the 2-stock here once again on the side of Saucy 8 versus... Is that... is that Clean Rat? I can't tell if that's Clean Rat or not. Is that Clean Rot, or is it... Huh. I'll have to check equipment. Back onto the Shamshir, I think it is. One-handed Clean Rot allowed, I think. 2-stock is a huge knowledge check. I'm not actually sure if he was on two-handed Shamshir, if he was on two-handed... Clean Rot. The Endo, what's up, Donut? We are going to see the BM here coming out on the side of Saucy, who is going to be 1-1. Let me change that real quick. PS and Clean Rot are allowed. I thought it was the other dude who was on Clean Rot. That's on me. Oh, there we go. Fixed it. Force back now. We are going to see a tasty bit of pressure. Force back now once again. We are going to see once more that nice tasty bit of pressure into the trade. That's going to be Saucy taking it. I couldn't tell if the other guy was... yeah, we check after match. Yeah, that's true. I thought that the other chap was not the good bow. I thought the other dude, the Ellie, was using two-handed Clean Rot there. That's why I was asking. We should ban shield users. Alright, that's going to be Saucy 2. Ellery 1. Call. I think we're good to go for this one. Just as a reminder to contestants not to use banned items. One-handed clean rot is allowed, though, as far as I'm aware. Alright. Next round. Boom. Out goes the bolt. Ellie on the right. Saucy on the left. Boom. Out goes the Sacred Blade into the hay. Honor Chunguses all around, emoting at one another. The two-hand goes in there. We are going to see the S-Stock here on the side of Saucy Ace, managing to get those beautiful little show there. The R1 into R2 kickflip is just so cool. I'll never forget it. Force back now is Ellie, who's just not quite able to get that damage. Shamshir versus two-handed thrusting sword is one we've seen to death. The R2 comes out into that wonderful thing called an insane amount of damage. Ellie is not out of it yet. Is Saucy trying to win the mental game? Out comes the two-stock, saying none of it though is Ellie here. Keeping up that tasty amount of pressure, the R1. Not going to get the backswing though, unfortunately. And that's going to be Saucy quite low. Only without tier as well, which is huge. Rolling attack comes out here on the side of Ellie. Saucy's going to have to be playing very careful for someone who's doing an awful lot of BM, and it's the parry! And the Grace Mimic. Are we seeing a little bit of BM? Are we seeing a little bit of BM? Saucy would never. DQ Saucy. He's being a little bit of an ass, but we'll pass for now. That is going to be 3. GG's, friend. Thanks for coming. This was good. And we'll see you in loser's bracket. Bit of manners, Saucy. Come on, duder. It's a fucking beginner's tourty, dog. Alright. We are now on to losers. 50-50 player, if I've ever seen one. To vent my rustiness, try and have a bit of respect for your people. You know, dude. Again, it's kind of remember the vibe of the tourney that we're going for. So true, Umphy. But anyway, losers bracket round 1. R1 into L1. My halberds. Any halberd mains? As I just reset all the shenanigans. And I'll just have a quick check to see who's up next. Bow 3. Into. Where is it? Where have I hidden it? Where have I hidden it, chat? Okay, who's up next? So it is going to be Half Fractured versus AZ Rock. Alright, so let me get Arzok up, player left, player right, so AZ Rock. AZ Rock. Into 0. Versus Fractured. There we go. Nice. Where's my silly little guys at? Alright. Alright. So it's going to be, I think it's AZ Rock who gets to choose this one. Question mark. Alright, so let's just have a quick look at so basically the rule set that I've elected to go for, ladies and gentlemen, it's a French dude, Sasso. The rule set I've elected to go for today is basically a ladder, but with the addition of just banning rot. I think for better players, having the ability to bolusing and learning that game is like half the battle. So I think that removing that I don't think it really adds much to the game. and I think it just makes things unnecessarily hard for the lower players. So I just don't see much of a point in leaving it in. Just it doesn't really add much, in my opinion. So I removed it. That's basically all it is. That's the only real difference that I've actually put in. Everything else is identical to leaderboard rules. So yeah, there you go. Round 1, L1. L1. KK. KK. And let me just open world. Very based. To be honest with you, I can understand, like, at higher levels of play, Bron, that, like, again, what is the addition? Just no rot. Rot is banned. That's it. That's the only difference. I think I've left everything else pretty much the same. Alright, the world should be open. Let me make sure that Arzok is in the right spot. Man, there's so many. Even two screens. Easy Rock is on the right. Half is on the left. Cool, cool. Alright, boys and girls. YY rules, Enders rules, Leaders board rules. There's a couple of other things I could have added, but I chose not to. Yeah, I need to reset that. Boom. I swear I didn't play as good as I wanted. Dude, just keep fucking at it. And again, keep in mind you can send replays. If you, what would be an idea is send replays of your tournament matches into the coaches, and they'd be more than delighted to help out. Like, you have access to them, you might as well use them. Yeah, we're all good. All right, ladies and gents. Easy Rock on the left, Fractured on the right. Boom. Let's see how this one goes. Le Physique, and that's wrong. Le Physique. The PSGS on the side of Fractured here versus the PSSS on the side of Easy Rock. Doing a good job of playing a very slow game here. Of course, you have a lot of arena to use, which means that the PSGS isn't quite as strong. And I believe he's probably going for 116 poise here as well. So that means as well that he's going to have that ability to just tank, to have that pushback as well, which is definitely going to nerf the hell out of PSGS even further. But with solid play, good reads, and a little bit of determination and pulling himself up by his bootstraps here, Fractured could very well pull through in this. He's shown potential in that first round, and I think he's a really solid chance of doing it here. Just whiffed on that one, which is, of course, what the PSSS player is looking for, and the spinning slash comes out here on the side of Arzok, and it doesn't quite manage to land, but those whiffs are going to pay for him if Fractured keeps baiting them out and goes for those punishes. That's really what he's looking for here. It means good swaps, though, here on the side of Fractured. Born out of invading, I have no doubt in my mind that run R2 on the HTS can definitely catch any player with their trousers down. No problem, goes for that trade. Arzok is quite low. Half Fractured is keeping up with it. Now the trade comes out. Arzok is going to have to be very careful here. He's 500 HP in a dream and no tier. Fractured still has his tier to go, yes. But is Fractured going to be able to find a way? He manages to get that damage out. Easy Rock, he's quite low. Arzok, can he find a way to even this one out? He needs to play off of those whiff, go for those roll-in punishes. He needs to find some way to just end that neutral. He has really solid neutral options, and that trade comes through. And half Fractured takes the W. Easy Rock with a fatality. Unfork, bestie. Oh my god. Half Fractured. Ain't playing half bad, folks. Oh, end me. But yes, Fractured has taken the first stock. This is best of 3 in these losers bracket matches. End of the line. End me the line. Got him, dude. Fucking got him, dude. Alright, the drink. Oakley dokley. Lads, into your corners. Go on, skedaddle. Alright, boys and girls. Izzy Rock on the left. Half Fractured on the right. What were you drinking? Monster, because I got no sleep today. So we running on empty. We're all gas, no brakes. Gaming. And we are going to see the... yeah, there we go. Unfork bestie. Forgot the physic there. You hate to see it. We are going to see now, of course, Arzok here sticking on what he needs. Force back now once again. We are going to see some solid damage here once again. Are we going to see here some adaptation on the side of Arzok? When I'm fighting PSGS, this is what I find, and maybe it's not the best option against someone playing at a high level. Those crouch attacks, you can actually wave dash into them, and we are going to see some nice damage. The goat skin comes out. Forcing out here now once again. Are we going to see some nice solid damage? He enters the space. Not Space Ranger, but the space of Fractured, who is going to be able to say, no, get out of my way. We're having none of that. And Arzok is trying to go for these jump L1s. However, the players have made adaptations as he was on. The adaptation being up to and including reaction rolling, which is a terrifying concept. For real, for real. As we are going to see now Arzok trying desperately to... He's doing a good job. He's getting some really good damage here, but this could be evened out in an instant. Good bait outs here. Punishing it, but however the miss and put into a running attack, and that's going to be the tier gone. Arzok is now up in the world. Fracture just needs to win this one set, and he has it. Jump L1 comes out from Kilo. The neutral JL1. It goes hard. Live by the JL1 from Kilo, die by it. Force back now once again. He's taking some damage. Arzok manages to eat the flaming strike to the face. Still in it. He still has it. Force back now once again. We are going to see this. The L1 comes... There you go. The crouch attacks are coming out. He's figuring it out. He knows what he can do now. He knows he can go for those interrupts and try and keep our dear friend half fractured, half terrified of those crouch attacks coming out, keeping him on his toes. And the fact that he does have advantage against him and most of the time. Whew. Whew. Force back now once again. We are going to see it. The L1 comes out. Force back, not quite able to make it. Fractured is still hanging in by a hair's breadth. Jumping R1's coming out to try and force those mix-up. Beautiful spacing from Arzok, but he's going to eat it. Half Fractured is on 10 HP in a dream. AZ Rock. It's a beginner's tour. It's a beginner's tourney. Mira, have a bit of manners, please. GG's, that's a round for AZ Rock. The adaptations coming out in real time. We are on 1-1. Match point. Alright, boys and girls. We are good to go. Let's get this show on the road, lads. Let's crack on with this match point for losers round 1. Boom. Ba-boom. I didn't want to say that, Lithium. Either way, we are going to see the physics are drunk. The players are wave dashing in neutral. We are going to see Arzok keeping this very long distance here. He knows he has to be careful here. The jump ins come out there, but he is going to be forced back. We do see the lightning grease coming out here on the side of our dear friend, half fractured, but AZ Rock ain't no chump. He's still in it to win it. Tasty little bit of damage. Goes for a jumping L1 from Kilo. Half fractured takes damage. The runouts here on the side of Arzok. Forcing in here. We are going to see these rolls coming out from Fractured, but the huge life disadvantage. But the whiff punish. That's exactly what Fractured is going to be looking for. As we are going to see a trade come out, it has evened out so goddamn much in those few little exchanges. The running attack comes out into the flaming strike, the mash. Arzok, no! What is he going to do? The L1s come out. Beautifully rolled here on the side of half fractured. Forced in now. The jump attack comes out. He's going to catch him. But the mash. Any mashers? Forced back in. We are going to see both of these players here just doing their best to try and figure out an opening. We're going to see Fractured, who the stutter steps here in neutral, has to play very carefully. Does manage to roll it out. Doesn't go for a roll punish on the mash, though. playing super safe here. He doesn't want to throw it. This is a match point. This is all to play for. Forced back down once again. He's going to be clipped. 165 health at the board. Erzak. Is he gone? The L1 into the roll catch. And that's going to be half fractured. Into Labau. Into losers bracket. The Souls Vet. I think I could do it like this. What do you reckon? I think I could totally cast a tournament like this. It's kind of like the OK Bro voice, but not quite. Oh, God, not killed my voice. Don't let me do that again. All right. OK Bro voice engaged. And here we're going to see it. JL1, no spins, cringe.
Atlas, dude, I would never do a frosty voice, dude. Are we gonna see a little bit of handy tech in these tourneys, bro? Are we gonna see them, dude? Ain't no way, dude.
Oh, Jesus. Ugh. All right. Frosty voices of Kenny, you're welcome. All right. Before I get sidetracked, Erzak, thank you so much. It's so nice to see you in bracket again. 2, 1. Hope to see you in more of these, brother. It has been a hot minute, duder. And now it's going to be Pablo. V Pablo. Versus Ellie. I'm saying your name wrong. On purpose. Trust. This is all a plan. E-Y-L. Cool. Alright, 0-0. The Mimic tier initiated, lads.
Dude, LB, it's so cool to see you again, dude. It's been so long, man.
Alright. So, who picks the map this time? Is it our dear friend? It's actually, Ellery. Ellie picks. Pick map. Plucks. Team Pablo. Now Frosty came to cast one.
Dude, we could have some stream sniper action, man. Murkies.
We could bring him in. Did I hear casters needed? I'm good, Memoric. Thank you. Same map. Sick. Alright, sick. World open. Chaps! Boom! 5 subs. Oh, Glinkner, thanks for the follow. But holy shit, Undo! With the 5 subs, you're such a homie. What a homie! Dude, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. I think I have World Open, by the way. Huge Undo, large Undo.
I'm just saying facts, bro.
Hopefully. No session found? Alright, I done goofed then. I must have used the, Yep, there we go. My B, chaps. I must have accidentally done a thing. Cool beans, cool beans. View count went up for the nap voice.
Dude, we're gonna see some fucking sweats, dude. Some sweats, dude. And it's all gonna be fun and games until they start stream sniping me, men.
Alright, I have Ellery on the other side and Pablo on the other side. Nice, nice. Let me just make sure I can lock in on everyone. Alright, it's gonna be Ellie on the left. Yeah, Rune Arc, please. Yo! And the honor bows, the honor chunkuses. So cute. Alright. Ladies and gents. Losers bracket. Round 1.
Fight. Alright, dudes. The bolt is going out, man. we're going to see the physics coming out here on the side. Interesting setup here on the side of Pablo, man. Actually managing to eat a ton of damage. I can't do this. Out comes the run R1 here on the side of Pablo. Ellie doing a good job of keeping up that insane amount of pressure there on that side. Going for their jump attack is going to be a roll caught though into the CGS. Forced out now once again with the poison coming out here. The roll caught once again. The CGS comes out now once again. Forced in with the poison mist. Ellie is definitely coming from behind here, but it's still all to play for as the run attack comes out. Shamshir goes in for those swings. The backswing comes out, but it's not going to be enough. Is going to be hit though from Kilo. Forced back now once again. Goes for that running attack. Not quite able to make it. Ellie has to play super careful into this. Is going to try and go for that whiff punish. Forced back now once again. Rolling out there. We are going to see it. Ellie is just about still hanging in there. He still has, both of them still have physic, so it's all in there. We are going to see it now, forced back now once again. We are going to see their R1, run R1s come out. Forced back, the run attacks come out for the interrupt. Pablo, he's so low, but he's a believer in the true combos. And not a trace or doubt in my mind. Ellie takes the W. GG's. Mira, I will time you the fuck out, dude. Chill. Read the goddamn room, dude. Please. That's the only time I'll warn you, okay? Alright. Alright, boys and girls. Ellie, Pablo. Ready to go. It is going to be a .2. Ellie, let me just update the score real quick. But hey, I almost remembered. Alright. Ellie won. Pablo not. And away we go. The physics are drunk. The jumps are engaged. The poison applied. Running attacks come out here. We are going to see it. R1 into, that's the true combo he's playing for. He just has to play careful. The standing R1 comes out. Our standing R1's coming out there to try and get those nice tasty little interrupts. Force back now once again. The rolling attack comes out. The standing R1's come in to try and get up that bit of pressure. We do see it. Crouch attacks coming out. Force back in now. We are going to see the spinning slash come out there. Not going to be interrupted or called out. The Uggs keeping up that pressure. Force back now once again. We're going to see the poison bolus. Very, very nicely done that he was able to get that bolus off. The CGS comes out to try and get that little bit of a quicker that quicker hit. Running attack comes out, managing to get an extra little bit of damage. Standing R1s come through, but just too little too late. Force back, the spinning slash comes out. It's not going to land. The standing R1 comes out now once again. Keeping it up here. Ellie is way down in the life advantage. Those true combos hit like an absolute truck. Crouch R1 comes out into the CGS. And honor bows. 1-1. Another match point here in losers bracket, folks. 1-1. Let's go. It's his first fucking tournament. It's so fucking neat. I remember my first tourney. I think it was Kosorm who hosted it. Alright, boys and girls. We're ready. Ellie, Il on the left. Pablo on the right. I'm going to call him a different name each round. I swear to God. That's what we're going to do, folks. Boom. Out goes these jumps. The empty jumps from Kilo. Oh, and he manages to catch the poison mist. The running attack comes out there. Keeping up that little bit of counter pressure here is the side of Ellie. But not quite able to do it. They'll strafe around expecting the crouch attack. But nicely called out there by Pablo. But just not quite able to do it. The poison is applied. Doesn't really have a good means of like pressuring out of it. Pablo keeping up that running attacks there. Oh, the standing R1. The
Hyper armor into the true combo. Ellie is pretty damn low, and the poison mist comes out now once again. Tries to go for the standing R1, but it's not going to be enough. And the Shamshir is going to town. It ain't no sham, folks, as he's managing to go for the just insane amounts of damage all the way across here. Pablo still hasn't swapped over on those tallies. He's just more worried about eating an insane amount of damage here on the side of... Oh, and the spin slash comes out! Pablo, he's doing a good job. He's taking insane damage! And there we go. Ellie. LA. Takes the W. GG, folks. That's going to be that. Ellie moves on to the next round. Pablo, I hope you fucking enjoyed yourself, dog. And I can't wait to have you in more of these. Good shit, gamer. Good shit, duder. No, good stuff. And he stole his Erdtree's talisman. It happens to the best of us. Thanks, man. Loads of fun. I'll be doing PC again in like 2 weeks. I hope to see you in the next one, brother. Alright. What is next? What is happening next on the list of things to do? If I can find my cursor, which is currently hiding. Okay. That is going to be Pablo, unfortunately, out. And it's going to be Ellie moving on into the next round. Very GG. Very fun fight. Loved the fashion. Getting a haircut next. And now, folks, we're moving on to round 2. Wowzers. Let me change everything. Let me do the things that I'm supposed to do. I need it. You need a haircut. Dude, I think I need the fucking haircut, dog. If let's be completely honest here. 0. And it's going to be... Who's up next? Assay. Versus Glink. Glink. Nar. Dark Soap versus Zero once again. Let me have a look here, see. So it's going to be Assay who chooses map. Assay map. Blocks. Lock in, lock out. The Parmesians. Alright, Dueling Square it is. Alrighty then. Are there any money? There's no money this time. I may think about if, depending on viewership and community support and all of that, I'll look into prizes for these. But for now, it's just you get priority into future events. That's the you're basically not a beginner anymore, basically, and you're ostracized from the community and called mean words. That's more or less how it is. And now let me change the round name. The forbidden button, the R2. Alright, back into V2. And let me get everything. It's going to be Glink there on the left, and it's going to be Assay on the right. Nice. Outcast for using the skill exploit. I'm basing, so for the record, folks, basically what I'm doing is I'm basing this off of, there's a chap in the Total War community called Human Boy Yes Yes, who does very based turn. I'm a beginner and called bad names by people in the community. Well, I have the perfect tourney for you. Where the hell is Glink? There he is. Alrighty then. Oakley dokley. We have our contestants. Glinkner on the sham. Assay on the sham. This is a sham of a game. You are handsome, by the way. Just don't be nice to me. Be nice to the newer players, Mira. Boom! Away goes the bolt. The physic is drunk. The daggers are thrown. Forced into the corner. The standing R1s comes out. Another running attack comes out. It is going to be NA, what I believe is East, versus EU. Can the EU mental be able to deal with the thing called more than 50 ping? This is the real challenge here, folks. Both sides are relatively even here. Goes for that running attack there. We are going to see some decent counter pressure here from the side of Glink there. The trades coming out. One of the most Elden Ring experiences ever. Two Shamshears trading with each other into that damage. The trades come out here. Forced back down once again. The flaming strike comes out into another one. Forced back down once again, but the rollouts there on the side of Glink just about manages to get away with it. We are going to see it, and let me just change the score real quick because I'm a silly goober. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. 0. Ah, there we go. We're so pro. Forced into the corner now is Glink there. However, all is not lost here because both sides are relatively low all the way through. This is the swap over to Fist and the stutter steps coming out here on Glink. Flaming Strike comes out. We are going to see it here as well. Assay going in for those jumps there, trying to bait out something. Is he going to be able to get the backswing? No, he doesn't, but he does go for a kind of a strafey kind of wibbly wobbly run around shenanigans. Does manage to get away with that. Forced back down. That jumping attack comes out, forcing that there. We are going to see the runs. Beautiful strafes here into that. That's going to be the first tier gone. Nice-oo. Are we going to see the running attacks come out here on Glink there to be able to get that counter pressure with that unreactable chip? Swaps back over to Sham. That is probably the play here. So, you know, patient play coming out here on the side of Assay, and I dare say as well that the running attacks coming out here on the side of Glink near do manage to connect. Both players without physic, however. Glink is on 70 HP in a dream against unreactable chip with insane latency. Let's see how this one plays out. Does it trade? It does. He falls. Unfork bestie. Wait, can you see that? You can. That's pretty funny. Assay has overcome the EU mental. He has become one with the game. Power. This is power. This is control. He is like water. I'm sorry, yes. Alright. Rune arcs are out. Okie dokie. Both of our players are in. It is going to be Assay taking the first stock. So let me just mark the score here very quickly. If you ever need a cameraman for one of these, I'm down. Alright. Boys and girls. Next round, Glinkner on the left. Assay on the right. On a 3. On a 2. And a 1. Allez. And there we go. We have it. We're going to see. The PSSS into Shamshear is an interesting one. I kind of know that matchup. PSSS is actually kind of in a spot of bother in this one, believe it or not. The reason being predominantly is that... Alright, hear me out, chat. Hear me out as I very quickly change the the best of, because it is now best of 5 still. They have priority on trade, so you can't really mash at them, which isn't ideal. It's definitely not the greatest thing. But you do have that ability to have nuclear tier damage, and they do have to still respect... And the Crouch R1 as well, they do have priority out of that. It's pretty wild. Goes for the jumping attack there. Running attack comes out here on the side of Assay. Managing to get some good damage. The anti-air comes out there. Nearly 1,000 HP, and the difference here, Assay is just understands this matchup. He's probably played it so many goddamn times that he understands that he just has to play very patiently, not walk into the space, try and go for these whiff punishes, and he can just go to town. But he's managing to catch these spacing mistakes as well, which is quite nice. Force back now once again is Glink. He's stuck in the corner. Not a place you want to be against the shear. And the mash. Bashing the forehead against the R1 button. Taped down. We will have to go on the player interviews post this as to which tape is the best one to hold down that R1 button, as we do see another hit there from Kilo. Force back now once again. The fists come out. Fists of Fury are out and about. Unreactable chip. This is how duels end. And that's going to be the lightning grease as well, just to guarantee that. Put away. Flaming strike. Put down. GG's. WP's. There is still re. That's going to be 2 to Assay. Furthermore cementing the fact that he may have been too good for the tournament. Powerful. Range looks terrible in Epitaph. It's not terrible. I think it's just slightly below Carrions or Mickelin's. It's within that range. It's not great. Like it's by no means is a broadsword tier. Yeah, go. Don't forget to rune arc, Glink, or heal. I think you need to. No, yeah, you need to rune arc. Rune arc. Puggers. Alright. Glink on the left. Assay on the right. I think we're all ready to go. Boom goes the bolt. Glug 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 goes the drank. And the PSGS is out and about. Assay managing to eat a little bit of damage there. Glinkner still has quite a hill to climb. But he's still very much in the fight here. Those jumping attacks come through. I haven't played either side of this matchup, so I don't really know it all that well, unfortunately. All I know is that backswings go burr. Lance is heavy. Oh god, what am I doing? Force back now once again. We are going to see those daggers coming out there to just get that little bit of chip forced in. Now the jumping attack comes out. It's not going to land though, but from the side of Assay, our jump comes back in return, but it's not going to land. Both sides are playing very careful. Glinkner, he could be out after this. Goes for a running attack. It's not quite going to land though. That's going to be Glink put back into the far corner. Does manage to roll out the backswing there as well, and we see Assay playing very careful. Good reaction rolls coming out on the side of him, but that jump attack comes out onto a tray. But the runouts here on the side of Glink, he understands that he doesn't really have very many options. Chilling like a villain from Kilo. Force back in now. We do see it. A run R1 comes out now. Almost manages to get it. Assay is going to be a reaction roll. Their reaction rolls need to come out now, and they came out, and everybody clapped. Whew, that was a rough one. It does manage to eat that JR1 from Kilo, but that's kind of... Welcome to PSGS. They need something to move in. Force back in now. Whew, nasty bit of damage there. Assay's tier is gone. Glink still has his. He's going to be playing very, very patiently. He does not want to go out. Not like this. The memeing is over. And we see those turnarounds there to try and force backstabs. But the jump attack comes out here on the side of Assay. He is going to be interrupted once again. Jump attacks come out, but the run R1 into the PSGS. Crouch L1. Whew! Onto fists. The fisticuffs are out. Is it Jover? Is this it? Is this all she wrote? 99 HP! And now, down to naught. 1-2. Uniflu. I'm sorry. Was that okay, chat. Was that an ad? Wherever you were? There was like a medicine for like... There's a medicine for like colds and flus and stuff called called like Uniflu, and the ad used to go 1-2 Uniflu. I don't even know if it still exists, if I'm being completely honest with you. Did anyone else hear that? Any Brits or Irish in chat? Above the age of like 12? Alright. Either way. 1 to Glinkner, who's on the left. Assay is 2 on the right. Oh, years ago. I can't even remember when. Atlas. That is not what I wanted to do. Whoop. There we go. Force back now. We do see the rollouts, the physics. The R jump run attack comes out as Assay locked in. Out it comes. Getting some serious damage in there. Glinkner is on death's door already. Assay has locked in. Get your anime protagonist gifts out for this man. The lock-ins are real. And that strafing then of the run of the jump R1. But are we going to see Love Vortex come out? No. No, we do not. Glink there is in a spot of bother. Both sides are playing a now very slow game. Jump attack comes out. He's going to hit from Kilo. He's forced back. The crouch attacks come out. The backswing. La backswing comes out. The jump. But it's not going to work. La vortex. He gets out. There we go. We're going to see it. Jump attack comes out. Is going to hit. Assay managing to go for it. Going for that follow-up R1, which after a run attack has a funky hitbox. GG's though. Jump comes out. Is going to be punished. Glink is low. He's so low. He's 43 HP in a dream. Are we seeing the swap over to fists? We do. And that's going to be Assay taking it. What a beast. The rotundity. The Lionels. Look at him. In his glory. I love how Lionel's clips even on itself. Oh no, it's not. It's the Greaves. Conquering the EU mental once and for all. GG's Assay. Good shit. Alright, so next fight. Who is up? It is gonna be Shu versus Saucy. It's gonna be 3-1. Boom. Hit him with that. Fire preload. Yeah, it's the fire set. It's whatever. Shu. Shu. Alright, what typo should we put in for Saucy, chat? What's the typo? Saucy? Saucy? What do you reckon? What typo do we put in, chaps? Chat. Saucy. Saucy. Sauce. Saucy. Yes! Saucy! Alright, we got this, boys and girls. There we go. That's our... And then it's going to be Mr. Denmark. Can we pick map? Let me just check who picks. I think it's you, Shu, who picks. I'm not sure. Let me just check. Yes, it is you who picks. Saucy Moto. KK. Let me just tab back in here. Bruh! Alright, observatory it is. Puggers. Puggers. Alright. Do I need to do the thing again, right? Nope, I do not. Alright, boys and girls. It's going to be Shu in the near corner. Sussy Ace in the far. Let's crack on. End of typos or go. The players are ready. In a 3, in a 2, and a 1. And there we go. We are going to see it here, folks. Saucy is doing a decent job of keeping up that pressure right off the bat. We are going to see Shu playing a very careful game, especially against that R2, because Saucy does have the ability to interrupt pretty much anything she does, especially with that shield. It's going to be a rough one here. She may be better... Sorry, they might be better off switching over to fists, forcing in that bit of pressure. The R2 comes out... The R1 comes out, actually, to try and get that bit of damage. Of course, you do have the guard break. Force back now, once again. We are going to see it. The R1, not quite going to be able to connect the force back here on the side of Saucy. Shu is doing a decent job here of just existing in the space, playing a very patient game. Good roll out here. Of course, that latency is going to be NA to Germany. And the flaming strike comes out through the fire and the flames, though Saucy is not out of it yet, as we are going to see both of our players here keeping that very strong neutral. Saucy has to close that gap, and Shu can keep him at arm's length by virtue of just being able to be in that wave dash stance. The high
And the emote comes back! Oh no, and the pressure comes out, but the any wave dashers in chat, knowing that feeling. Force back now into the... It's out. The 2-stock. The 2-stock Vengeance is out. Goes for that. Is actually outranging it. Interesting. Force back now once again is Shu. Shu forced here on the back foot now. Not quite sure how to engage in this, and I can't say I necessarily blame them, as we are going to see both of our players going for that. Tries to go for the pressure, but Saucy's just able to roll in. Still. And that's going to be Saucy. Taking round 1. That's so cool, bestie. So cool, bestie. Also, there's nothing I can do about the audio. Just as an FYI. I have to be pretty far away. So, oof, you hate to see it. I'll take a break probably after this round, just a quick one, and yeah, we'll sort out everything we need to. Oh my god, my voice is dead. Yeah. All right, both of our players are in. You could use the camera mod we used so hard on. Could you send me a link to it after this? Oh, God. Yeah. Alright, boys and girls. Shu in the near corner. The Sussy Paka and the other one. Ugh. There we go. We are going to see it. The physics. The ashes of war. The sacredest of blades. Is Shu going to be able to find a way to get the comeback here against Saucy? The R2 comes out, followed up by another R2. Into the jumping R1, but late. However, Saucy is able to keep up that pressure. The S-stock is doing insane amounts of work. Shu is just about able to keep in here. But that damage there, the TS, even on the S-stock, is just able to do so much damage. Shu is so on the back foot. Tries to go for the roll catch, but to no avail. Managing to get some pressure. Oh no. The R2 comes out and hits. And the chillin'. The chillin' like a villain. And there it is. Another W. Chalk that one down. Chalk it down, boys and girls. 2-0. Ban shield pokers, methinks. I think by virtue of having shield poke being in the game, you just basically ban every and all one trick known to man. You're forced to swap against it, really, even against mid shield. But anyway, either way, ladies and gents, both players in. It's 2-0 in this best of 5. I'm gonna need a break after this. My voice is killing me. Holy crap! And there we have it. We are gonna see it. Oh, there we go. Forced in Shoes trying to do their best here. They're playing that very strong neutral game. They want to bait something out, but we do see the codeds here on the side. Oh my god. Amazing. Jump attack comes out there. The honor chunkus is... And the kid from Kilo, what the fuck? I love this game. Jump attack comes out there. Force back now once again. Shu is... Is everything okay, folks? What's going on? Alright. What's happening? Fill me in, folks. What the fish? Yeah, I think there's some connection weirdness happening here. They lagged out. Freaking lagged, bro. They decided to reset? Okay, no worries. That's fine. I assume both of them are happy with that fact. If that's the case, then we do that. Saucy Ace, a laggard for real. NA laggards, am I right, Atlas? Alright then, reset it is.
Just players in future, just let me know that there's shenanigans happening, okay? Just so I can actually keep an eye on what's going on. I respect that you guys are sorting it out amongst yourselves. That makes my life easier. But oh my god! There we go. What the fudge? We are going to see some insane damage coming out here on the side of Shu. The codeds are, of course, like a pretty decent option, I feel, from my experience, into PSGS. Having those crouch attacks come out and be able to just force the other person to roll is definitely a good idea. Having insane damage and having just, from standing, being able to control an awful lot of space. Into lances, it feels an awful lot more cozy for me. That's a personal take. I'll let the players decide what's what. So for me, this is I'd be pretty content here. Obviously, at higher levels of play, your mileage may vary, as we are gonna see the Godskin Swaddling Clots just come in absolutely clutch here. The Crouch R1 comes out there to try and keep a little bit of damage up, just to keep it mixed up. Shu's gonna have to live and die based off of their mix-up game, just by virtue of the fact that, like, being able to get that amount of pressure up is kind of, it's definitely a thing. Forcing in that amount of pressure, keeping it up there. Force back, Shu is taking an insane amount of damage there. That's the power of codeds. And obviously the constant threat of the JL1, but the ability to anti-air, especially on this latency, NA to Germany is a bit messy. Is that a run R2 I just seen? Was that a run R2 I just saw? Ain't no way as the run attack comes out. We are going to see a tasty bit of damage as the Hallberg comes out, but it's not going to be sufficient, worthy, or capable in this situation. Shu going for that jump attack. Lightning does not strike twice, though, on that one. Isn't going to be able to land that one. Both players are pretty damn low. Saucy just needs to win one more as the fire, the red mains comes out. Doesn't hit, doesn't choose to do anything out of it, being very, very cautious of that amount of pressure. Forced now back in. Again, the trade comes out. And the run L1, the input drop to end all input drops. Shu is quite low, and Saucy is able to farm that Godskin Swaddling Clot to their heart's content. As the crouch attack comes out there, and a little bit of pressure. The jump attack comes out. Shu is going to be moving on into loser's bracket. Yo. Chi-Chi's. Breasty. Chi-Chi's. 3. Oh. Shu did see this coming. Nicely done. Alright, folks. I need a bit of a break for a moment before my voice completely gives out. So, I'm going to take a quick break. Congratulations to everyone. This beginners tourney is going wonderfully so far. Obviously, for all the players who didn't make it so far, just as a heads up, if you've any feedback, if you've any issues, just let me know. I'm glad you liked it. Just give me a heads up. My DMs are always open, or even leave it in the player tournament, whatever. I'm more than happy to keep in the feedback for future events. I want to make these a weekly thing. Funny name change though, you better believe it. I'm going to take a break before my throat falls out. Love you all. Chat you in about less than 5 minutes probably. Talk to you all then. Mwah. Alright, boys and girls. Hello. We're back with a brand new track. How's it going, everyone? So again, I want to highlight this. Thank you to Human Boy, who doesn't know me, because I stole everything I'm doing here. I basically stole off of him. He does weekly brackets. He usually switches between NA, EU playstyle, has the beginners tourneys. Might not be a thing that you're interested in, but let me just find his YouTube real quick. It's for a completely different game, because of course it's an RTS, because I don't watch Elden Ring stuff. Where is he? Human Boy. Human Boy. Human Boy. Yes, yes. There you go. Let me see if I can post a link to his channel. He does a jank RTS game by the name of Total War Warhammer 3. I love him. He's really good caster, and he set up this a couple of years ago, and it's really fucking cool. And I think that more communities that run jank-ass games should do stuff like this. Let me just check that the world stays open here. Open. So yeah, I stole everything wholesale from him. Oh my god, what have I done to myself? Freaky Spinner, hello. McAfee. XGGDDD, hello. Alter. Who else is in here that I missed that I didn't get to say hello to? Atlas, I've already mentioned you. Ondo, again, thank you for the subscribes, brother. Nah. Let me just make sure that the world is open. That should be open. So shoot is going to be on. Alright, we're getting players in, folks. I don't believe it. This is crazy. This is crazy. Never said hi to me. Why would I say hello to you, Chili? What would I want to do? What would I want to do with the Chili Nyandalier, bro? What the fuck? Hey, what's up, Hugru? What's the crack, brother? Let me just get everything set up here. Why am I being stupid? Blah, 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 blah. Half fractured. And then it doesn't matter, sure. Any chainsaws? Alright. Alright, get into position. Let's get this show on the road, folks, before my voice actually does give out. Chili, I think the the voice training arc needs to begin, Chili. I can't keep doing this to myself. Ugh. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we have it. The bolt is out. The physics are drunk. Shoe is on the right. Fractured in the PSGS mirror. A rarity in bracket these days, folks. I'm not at liberty currently to answer that one, Chili. Either way, we are going to see both of our players here playing for this very solid neutral. Shu has very good patience in matchups like these. And Fractured, I haven't had the pleasure of seeing play much, but that is impatience. Followed up in with the crouch R1, but it isn't a rolling R1. L1, sorry, I should say. Force back now once again. We are going to see both of our players here playing it nice and careful. Fractured going for a L1 there from Kilo, but it's not just going to be enough. Both players are going to be playing this super, super careful. The one tricks are out in force here, ladies and gents. Running attack comes out. It's not going to be enough to have Fractured is just a few pixels out of range. And we are going to see now the tally swaps coming out here on the side of Shu. Both sides haven't landed a hit yet, as we are going to see this very bad. I'd say that, and I am immediately wrong. Shu has eaten a little bit of the damage, but the swap over to the Godskin, and of course, the Blessed Do tally comes out. Shu had an opportunity to press there, but reneged on it. Just not careful about it, but Fractured is in La Vortex. The pain train is a-coming, Shu. The 3 hit. Fractured still has the bubble. I think that was a funny. Shu manages to land the JL, at least half of the JL1, doing insane, crazy, silly goose damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. Forcing that amount of pressure there. Both sides waiting for the other one to make a mistake. Patience. Patience is going to be the thing that wins this one, folks. As we are going to see Shu playing very, very delicately there in center. Fractured is being pushed slowly but surely, inch by inch, into a corner that Shu is rather tastefully putting them into as the roll catch comes out. Are they going to manage another? Yes, they're going to be hit. 200 HP. They're one shot. They're so close. It's so Jover. Can Fractured manage to actually force a little bit of damage here to bring it back? 2 JL1s from Kilo will be enough to change the course of this match. As the crouch L1 comes out from Kilo, it's not able to connect. Shu is very much in control of this. The empty jumps, the jump R1, is it going to be enough? Are we going to see it? And the whiff punish. The whiff punish. There they are. The gaming. Gaming. And this best of 3. Phenomenal. Well played, gamers. That is going to be Shu taking the first round. Oof. Boom. Hit him with that. Interesting. Both of the... Wait, what? So one of them is a faith build. Interesting. Alright. Curious. Shoes on faith. And we have a strength build here on the side of... Is this strength? Yeah, it's a strength build on the side of fractured. Interesting. Okay. Okie dokie. Either way, folks. Both players are in. Shoe on the right. Fractured on the left. I think. No, it's actually the other way around. It's fractured on the right. Shoe on the left. On fork. Curved sword from Dark Souls 3 Huguru. That's the best mirror. Alright, we are going to see both of our... Shamshir is out here on the side of fractured. Going with that... Uh-oh. Flaming Strike. Shoes in the spot of bother. However, they are able to get that little bit of a poke on the way out there, so it's not all is not lost yet. Both players playing very, very carefully here. Again, if fractured loses one more, they're out of the tourney. But it doesn't matter to Shu, because they're playing confident, real, confirmed. Forcing out here once again. We are going to see it. We're setting up here for the running attack there on the halberd, followed up by another running attack on the halberd. Never before seen the chaining of the running attacks on a halberd, ladies and gentlemen. We're seeing history being made here today. And there we have it. We do see the jump attack comes out. However, beautiful spacing there on the side of Shu, who is going to be put in the pain train as the flaming strike comes out there to try and force the peel out. We are going to see Fractured now, who's still existing. They are still very much in this fight. In fact, they have an insane advantage in this one, as they do manage to eat a running attack there from Kilo. The trade comes out. Shu tries to force aggression. We do see it. The quick pokes come out. And that's going to be... This is evened out by, not very well, but by a considerably better than it did before. As we are going to see that. Quick pokes coming out. 500 HP in the difference. What are we going to see? Well, it's so close. Shu. Are they going to be able to pull this one through from so much of a health deficit? Into the L1, no! Force back! Shu is still very much in it. Fractured is still there. It still has that 300 to 400 health lead and does not want to lose it. Patient play here on the side of both of our players. Shu chilling like a villain, just out of range of those running attacks, baiting out anything that they can play off. But Fractured is not taking the bait. They are existing. All we need is one impatient jump attack from Kilo, and it's uh-oh. And then the GL1 comes out! And oh. Uh-oh. 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 And that's a GG. Shu takes the best of 3, ladies and gentlemen. I told you it was all down to patience. It was a something. That's what it was. It was a sure something. GG's to both, though. That was a pretty damn tight match. Alright. It's a new player tournament as well. People are going to be experimenting with weird stuff, and I think that's really cute and cool, and I like it. Alright, so the next in the losers round 2. Boom. We're going to have to hit him with a bit of this and a bit of that. It's going to be Glink versus Ellery. It's 2 to Shu. Don't matter none to you. It's going to be Glink versus Ellie, who I will... Glink. Glink to 0. Boom. Versus... Vive le Français, Ellie. Not sure what about Assay. He met the criteria. I'm having a super loose criteria at the moment, Hugru. Just as I'm waiting for I wasn't expecting the YouTube to do as well as it did, and I wasn't expecting to be this swamped with players, but I'll be pretty much more tight with it from here on out. So, Blinkner's in. He's on the right. Magnificent. Oh my god, what have I done to myself? My voice, chat. Oh no. Videos are demonic. No, you, bestie. On what YouTube? Not with the program. I can't believe it. Exclamation point Discord and it'll come up. And I think we have... We're just waiting for the next player to get in, I think. Where the hell is the thing? UIL. You bring up a very good point. Thank you. Lads, check your block lists. QHR69, base name. Check your block lists, folks. He has me blocked. Lol. Gee, fucking Willikers, Glink there. I wonder why. Gee, fucking Willikers, brother. He made the right decision. Anyway. Make sure that you unblock each other there, please. Oh my god. Yo, we got there. Alright, GG's. Now, shake hands. The block is crazy. The block is understandable. It's a newer player tourney, Huguru. Most of these players aren't used to bumping into each other, so don't worry about it. We haven't ever had this problem on PSN, bro. Welcome to PC. Chainsaw each other. It's a mark of respect. Don't give them ideas. Alright, we have both of our players in. It's going to be Il on the right. Glinkner on the left. Boom. Taking personal disputes outside arena. Hey, listen, I'm one of the very few people who has a very empty block list, okay? But not everyone can be as giga-based as I am, okay? Alright, we do have the jumps coming out here from neutral. Forced back now is the side of Glink, who is going to be eating that crouch R1, but managed to get away. Not going to be whiff punished there for that jump attack, but it's all to play for yet. We do see the jump attack come out here. Jump R2 comes out, but it's not... No, jump R1, what am I on about? Comes out. Both sides playing very, very cautiously, very, very carefully. Glink obviously has center here, but not using pressure at all to force Ellie, who's giving him an awful lot of consideration as he does manage to eat a little bit of damage. A run R2 comes out there from Kilo. Force back there once again. We are going to see it. Force back now once again. We are going to see both of our players here rolling R1 into the spin slash, but is going to be interrupted by the crouch R1s. The crouch L1, sorry, come out here on the side of Glink. An insane health lead is out as we are going to see the fists come out. We do see the backswing into the R2, but the jump attack comes out to punish. Force back in. We are going to see some backswing action, but it's not going to be enough. Manages to get away. 31 HP on the board versus the 1576. R1s. The spinning slash comes out. We are going to see the rollouts here, and the trade comes in, evening it out to 800 plus the physic tier. Jeez, to both. That is going to be Glink taking a stock and moving on. Well, not moving on yet. One. I think the best way to fight Glink is to stay out of range but close. Yeah, probably. Well, I mean, aggressive spacing is always really good in these games, right? Looking at it here, the builds are both strength builds by the looks of things. 59 Vig to 60 Vig on the side of Ellie. Eel. A bit of Eel. Eel are up there, boys, huh? Jesus Christ. Glinkner has left. Huh? Huh? Huh?
Where'd he go? He crashed. Like my hopes and dreams. Shoo. PC crashed? PC exploded. The thought that someone would unblock him was just too powerful. He wasn't capable of dealing with it. The real challenge today is Ellery. Again, keep in mind his aura overloaded the den codes. I wonder what his aura is like, Saucy. What's his star sign? Is he a Taurus? Kind of gives me Taurus vibes. That would be so base, though, folks. Here, well, we'll wait for his PC to... Oh no! He's in the floor! That's a powerful aura, once again. Alright, boys and girls. We have we have Glink on the left, Ale on the right. Let's crack on. Jesus. Any Aries in chat? Oh my god, you're like such a Pisces though. I actually think Glink might make a great Cancer though, for real. And we are going to see it here. The side versus the stock. I wonder what the stocks are like right now, as we are going to see some immediate damage right off the bat. Force back now once again. Ail is doing a decent enough job of just staying slightly out of range. Those running attacks are going to have insane, like they're going to hit from kilo, so he has to be careful. But those crouch attacks are definitely the play here. And again, going for those mixes between the crouch R1s and the standing R1s is really the play style. And mixing up obviously between the run R1s and the run R2s to close the gap. Even then, they're both all so strafable and so reactable. It's kind of a rough one, as Eel is going to eat an insane amount of damage. The R2 comes out into the kickflip, followed up by the run R1 to follow up out of the end of it. We are going to see, of course, Eel just staying at distance here. The S-Stock two-handed thrusting sword may be a war crime, but it's a slightly less of a bad war crime compared to the clean rot. So I think we're all right. Good spacing here on the side of Eel. I'm making myself ill saying that as the crouch attacks come out. The standing R1 to try and punish the attempted jump into the crouch attack, and the standing R1 just to follow up the R2, and the R2 comes out again. It's going to connect. We are going to see Glink force back now once again. Are we going to see it? The kick flip indeed. Force back now, the jump attack come out. We are going to see Glink keeping up that tasty bit of pressure. Force back now once again is Eel, having to play this an awful lot more carefully. Neither of them have their bubble tier left. The matchup advantage is most certainly in the favour of the thrusting sword. But, my god, the run attack comes out and it's not quite able to land it. And the standing R1 to come in. Glink is on death's door. This is a best of 3. He has it if he wants it. But Ail is he's existent. He has it. And forcing that there. And again, we do see these blocks to try and bait something. However, Eel is in trouble. He's playing far too carefully. He has to use that bit of aggression as... Oh my god. Is that the old Commander Neil? Cheese out, real, confirmed, in bracket? Ain't no way. As we are going to see now the swap over to HTS. Into the follow-up, but it's not going to be enough. And that's going to be Glink. With a little bit of BM. GG's. Hey, cop the hell on. Come on, duder. Chainsaw him. And it's going about as well as to be expected. DQ? Nah. It has been duly noted. The other guy takes out the chainsaw. You know what? Good show, chaps. GG's, Eel. It was a pleasure watching you fight, brother. And congratulations on Glink. Moving on into the next stock. Let's take a look and see at the bracket how this is going. Let me just mark this down. 2-0. Very close match there on that last one. That was a really close match. And now
We're on to the semis. Thank you for all. No, the pleasure is all mine. And again, remember, in 2, you got no rune arc. Oh no. Semis. You actually hate to see it. You actually hate to see it. That's tragical, gamers. There we go, fixed it. Alright, and the best of... Boom. It's 5. It's best of 5 for semis, isn't it? I think I remember putting that in. Yeah, it's best of 5 for semis. Yeah, series 100% correct. Pass, no remarks. Let me see where we're going here on this one. Assay and Saucy. Okay. Saucy, nice. Versus Assay. Nice, Sue. Oakley Duckley. Saucy L. Why is it Saucy L? Why did I press L there? Okie dokie. I believe it's going to be Assay choosing the map again. But yeah, and again, I just want to reiterate to everyone. Thank you all so much for coming out. Thank you all for coming out. And the people who didn't make it this far, like, I hope you enjoyed the experience. If it was your first tourney, I hope that you look forward to joining into another one. That is the base idea. No, we're in semis right now. How's the winner's side? If I look at its dueling square again. Ah, Jesus Christ. Alright, we have Saucy in world. If I recall correctly, he's going to be on the right. Yes. Versus Assay, who we're just waiting to get in world. Yep, there we go. Cool, so it's going to be a strength build versus an endurance build. Versus a faith build. Yet again. Interesting. Alright. 60 Vig, mine, 40... Why is everyone gouging end? What the hell? Have I missed that? Every BM you see should mean you drink. You know, Invader's gonna invade, brother. I say please win against this noob Saucy. EU versus NA. Actually, I'm actually curious as to what are we looking at for finals here. This could very well end up being EU versus NA in finals, just like olden times. As they should parry scam him. 100%. All right, we're back in. I think both of our players are in the hoose. There we go. I'm actually gonna go to the far side here. Can I go to the far side? It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright. Yeah. Alright, ladies and gents. The bolt will be out in 3, 2, 1. Ba-ba-boom. Physics are drunk. The magic is out. It's going to be PSTS into Sham. None too shammy, I dare say. Ha. I'm clever. Forced out there against once again. Assay is not falling for the shenanigans as the full L1 chain comes out. But Shamshir has the frame data, dudes. So he is able to just mash out on the trade. Forces out there once again. We see the full L1 chain come out again. Saucy very keen to remind us all what the actual moveset looks like. And reminding Assay what it looks like as well, as he does take an amazing amount of damage. Saucy's quite low now. 1400 to 509. Both players still have their tier up. We are seeing the jump R2 coming out here once again. And we see the full L1 chain coming out. Whew. And is that ground slam? Into the jump R2. Followed up with a backswing, but it doesn't quite manage to connect. I don't know why. Oh, I have it reversed. Really? Oopsies. Overlays reversed. Ripperoni and pepperoni, men. Yeah, I do. I have it reversed. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Not the ass attack. So that's going to be Saucy taking round 1. With the ground pound. God damn. No way that worked. It did, my friend. Ladder players, when they're forced to see some moveset they've never seen before. And I'm just as guilty of it. GG's though. We're just waiting for Assay to get his Assay back into the arena. Yeah, we're moving along quite here. We'll probably have this tourney done in just under 3 hours. Very pog. Alright. Let's take a look here. No, it's my gameplay that's a joke, LB. Ha 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 ha. Badum-tish. Alright. Ladies and gents, we have our players getting ready to game. The bolt is out. The la bows come out. La honor bows. Into another bow! And the hugs. Are they going to go for a hug? Oh, they fist bumped. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They were honorable. Into the R2 here with the dagger, which does actually manage to get that roll catch. Force back. Oh no, the runaways. The fuzzies. The fuzzies. Oh no. How's he going to be able to... Is Assay going to figure this out in time? This is a best of 5, so there is time. Oh, but the R2 comes out. It's actually weird. I've never seen the guard counters actually come out. But we are going to see Assay here getting Saucy in the corner, but Saucy is able to just mash out on him. Never forget ELB, as we are going to see now Assay taking insane damage. Both players are now relatively within a hair's breadth of each other. Oh, and the perfect block comes out. Oh, and the backswing comes out as well. And he's being very, very aware that that parry is on its way. Both players are within about 50 HP of each other. Oh, but that clip there with the with the L1s. Those L1s just cover so much ground. They're so deceptive. Into the block comes out. Assay falling back. The retreat. The retreat from the outer wall. Oh no, it's the ground pound! Into the spin slash! Does manage to connect. Saucy is in a spot of bother. But he has one thing that Assay doesn't have. He has the heart swap parry ready to 50-50 at any given time as the run attack comes out. Ain't no way! There ain't no way. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. I love Saucy at bracket, dude. Holy shit. The upsets. The actual upsets. I cry every time. Holy moly. Alright. Oh, it's semis, so it's best of 7, actually. I think. Let me just double check. Just double check the bracket. Oh no, it's a... Is it still best of 5? Winners and losers finals. This is winners finals, isn't it? Yeah, this is winners finals. So, it's best of 7. My apologies, folks. I forgot that this isn't semis. Give me a moment. My apologies to the players. Best of 7. Boom. Alright. Cool. Both players are ready. I am prepared. I am mentally and physically prepared for whatever jank Saucy comes out with next. Boom. The physic. The aggression. The... Oh no! Oh no! And now it's for real, folks. The hug was rejected. Embracing. Embracing the Shamshir. Oh no. This is it. Is this the aggro? Is this the forbidden tech of sleep grease? The sleep grease Shamshir? Ain't no way. Forbidden sleep punishes R1. Might have been out of stam again, remember, Bibbin. Cursed technique. The forbidden arts. He has studied in the Ominor's dojo. Oh my. Oh my. 1, 2. Oof. Let's go. The lock-in has begun. All right. There we go. We have both of our players in. The Saucy versus Assay. Cool beans. Let's see how this one goes. Is Assay going to continue to lock in? Or is this Jover? Is this the end? Force back in now. We are going to see some crazy damage here coming out on the side of Saucy. Run attack comes out. Is it going to be enough? The crouch, the standing R1s come out. Force back now once again. We are going to see Saucy taking insane damage. I imagine that sleep bar is going to be pretty filled. Saucy hasn't swapped over to the... has kind of gone for the right tally, but not quite. Sleep grease. The sleep grease is keeping up that insane amount of pressure. Force back now once again. Cheers. Force back now once again. We keep that up. Keeping it in there. The standing L1s come out. Keeping it off. Goes for the jump attack there. Going back in once again. The R2s. Going for those L1s. We're keeping it up. Forcing back in now once again. We are going to see it. The jump attacks come out. It is going to land. Assay is very low. However, the spin slash comes out. That bar is going to be very high. The strafe comes out. But that is going to be the counter aggression coming in here to try and keep that up. Force back now once again. Running attacks come through. Saucy. Remember, folks, blacklisting is an option for people who continue to BM. You have been warned. Once, this is twice. Any more after this, it's going to be GGWP, okay? Alright? Keep that in fucking mind. I understand it's all fun and games and it's all memes, but like again, it's a beginner's goddamn tourney. So, read the goddamn room, lads. Please. For the love of fucking God. But anyway, moving swiftly along. 3-1. All right. Assay's back in for the next round. We still have one more round to go for this best of 7. All right. Much of a problem. We were shitpotting in the newer rules. In the no rules, it's whatever, because the whole point was to be toxic assholes to each other. But this is like, it's a beginner's tourney. You want to have people want to come back. It's friendly, basically. There's nothing at stake. If you're getting like ego blasted in a fucking beginner's tourney, then there's something goddamn wrong with you. Like, come on. Like, in hindsight, letting ladder players even join it was kind of a bit weird, but I didn't expect to be able to fill a bracket, so... But anyway, leave it in the past. Either way... Oh, I should probably actually light the thing. There we go, that would probably help. Everyone here knows each other, though? Not really. Saucy's pretty new, and it sets a bad example to newer people, so... Again, it's just a friendly little thing to give people some experience in bracket. Exactly. Alright, there we go. Force back now once again. We are going to see Saucy go in for that. The standing R1s come out here on the side of Assay. Swap over to Fist is definitely the play. Going back over onto the Shunter here might not be a terrible idea. Force back now once again. We are going to see Assay keeping up that pressure. Swap over to Fist. Keeping up that tasty bit of pressure. We are going to see it as well. Force back now once again. Keeps it going there. We are going to see these handy tech swaps over to Shunter. Is you know what? Listen, maybe he knows something I don't. Force back. Force back now once again. Force back now once again. We are going to see it. Keeping up that pressure. We are going to see, is the Vortex going to happen? But the crouch poke comes out. Both players are equally about the same. Force back down once again. And we are going to see that punish on the 2 stock. Reminding everyone why no one runs this in bracket. Keeping up that pressure. We are going to see that hit from Kilo. Assay is still very much in the game. Force back now once again. Keeping up that pressure. We are going to see it. The trade comes out. Force back down once again. We are going to see it. The Sacred Blade comes out. Is it going to be enough? Uh-oh. He could be in a spot of bother. The trade comes out here. Saucy's very, very low. Keeping up that pressure. He doesn't really have it. Are we going to see the swap over to Fist to finish this one out? The swap over comes out. Nice bit of chip there. The 2 stock comes out. The trades. Saucy is on death's door. Assay is still very, very much in it. He's locked in. Get your anime gifts out now. He is prepared. He is no longer, but he's so low himself. And that trade comes... He doesn't trade. Saucy definitely rolls out of that one. Trying desperately to force it out! That's going to be Assay with his signature finish out on that one. The Grace. The Mimic. His signature move. That was down to the wire, lads. GG's. Very, very well played to both of you. That literally could have gone either way. That punish on the runaway there at the end... Chef's kiss. Well done to both of you. GG's. Both 7. It's first to 4. And that was Saucy who took the 4th round. First to 4. Alright, so the score is wrong? No, it's a first to 4. Saucy just got 4. Alright, and we have Glink near back in now once again. Glink. 0. And we have... Oh, I don't have blood turned on. Why the hell don't I have blood turned on? Who is up next after this, which we are now back to, I believe, best of 3s. Yeah. Losers bracket. Let me just check the bracket real quick. It doesn't matter shoe. So that was 1 to 4 to Saucy. Nice. Doesn't matter shoe versus Glink. And I believe it's Shoe who chooses map. Pardon me now just a moment. We stay here. Perfect. That suits me down to the ground. And it is going to be L4, L3. Oh, shoe. And it is L3. The blessed button. 7. Here we go. All right. Hey indeed. Alrighty then. Are we both in our corners? Are we both rune arced up? Poggers. Alright. Glink. Right. Let's get this show on the road. It is going to be Shoe on the right, Glink, Nar on the left. Boom! Goes the bolt. Glug goes the glug. And there we have it. We are going to have some tasty damage there. Forward in. We are going to see Shoe keeping that tasty amount of distance here. Both of the players are going to be playing this long neutral. Shoe is a patient player up against Glinknar, who's been playing pretty patiently as well. And the Flaming Strike comes out. That's some tasty damage right off the bat. And that's going to be the running attack into a Flaming Strike at the end of it. Glink is going to be in a spot of bother into the L1s. And the trade comes in on that one with the Flaming Strike. Good moves on the side of Shoe, realizing that she can get away with it. Flaming Strike comes out into another Flaming Strike. Glink is in a spot of bother. However, that build up and the on their roll catches there on the crouch L1s are going pretty hard. Glink going for a standing L1 once again. We are going to see Shoe here chilling. Jump R1 comes out now once more. Are we going to see it? Oh yes, there you go. That's exactly what you're looking for. And the crouch R1 and a Flaming Strike there just barely to try and finish it off. Shoe does elect to go back for that little bit of distance to try and collect themselves. However, Glink is chilling like a villain. And the strafe attempt there on that as well on the trade. And that is going to be Doesn't Matter Shoe taking the first stock. In this best of 3. Nice. Doesn't matter Shoe, but that'll really matter to you. Ha 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 ha. Alright, both of our players are in their respective corners. Very poggers. Moving on out. Jesus, if that paddy came out there, lads. We are going to see the physics here from both of our players. Shoe with the immediate lead. And Glinknar here coming in from behind. With the strafe coming out here as well. And the strafe trying to go for that early hit there on the side, which is of course a great idea, but just not able to get that hit in quickly enough. Shoe setting up for the potential roll catch as the Flaming Strike comes out. Force back now once again. We are going to of course see the fallbacks there on the side of Shoe. Keeping up that pressure is going to be clipped. And the Flaming Strike trade. But Glinknar does manage to just about get away with it. Shoe taking a very long distance here. Again, a player known for their patience. As we are going to see the mix game coming in here on the side of Glink. But the panic rolls here on the side of Shu are going to be punished. Forced back now once again, and the flaming strike comes out and tries to go for the follow-up. Probably should have gone for another one there to try and call it out as the roll-ins come in, but unfortunately Glinkner is just there to open up. And I believe that was a bleed proc that just didn't go through. I forgot to turn on blood. The running attacks there, the flaming strike, and another flaming strike, but it is going to connect on the second one there. Shu is quite low. This could come down to a match point. And force back now once again, as we are going to see them. Kept out now at a hair's breadth. Keeping it there, the running attacks come out. Are we going to see the flaming strike comes out there? Shu, slowly but surely equalizing this 130 HP to well over 1,000. Not quite out of it yet. Shu baits out there another attack, but just Glink is not taking the bait on that one. The running L1 comes out, and the full punish comes out, followed up by a flaming strike, but the dagger comes out, and that's going to be Shu taking it. Taking that damage there. Unfork bestie. It's 1-1 match point. To end this losers semifinals. Yeah, those misinputs can sometimes work out in your favor. I know that sometimes I see the misinput come out and I just panic. I just panic roll because I'm like, oh, what? I wasn't expecting that. Oh no! Like, it can definitely catch you, even if it wasn't intentional. It's definitely like a thing that happens. Because I know as well as the next person how panic-inducing PSGS doing something weird can be. But either way, we are going to get the bomb is out, and it is about to blow up. As we are going to see... Oh! Was that a headshot? Yo, ain't no way. The whiff punish there comes out there on the side of Shu. Keeping that tasty spacing out there, so they are. Glink is still very much in it, and the running attack comes out, and the flaming strike goes for the follow-up, but it's not going to be enough, but the trade comes out. And another trade comes out. Flaming strike, I believe. Or no, it may very well have been a trade in an L1. Setting up there just in case. Managing to get that punish there is the side of Shu. And the flaming strike comes out. Glinkner is very, very much coming from behind here, as Shu has an insane health lead. But tries to go for the whiff punish there, but it's not going to be enough. And the L1 comes out once again. But I think at this stage, Glinkner is more or less expecting it. As we do see the jump attacks come out there. Force back now once again, and the rolling L1 comes out, but it is going to be punished. And the roll-ins followed up, but they're going to be definitely rolled there on the side of Glinkner. Shu is still in this fight. As we are going to see it now, these crouches come in, and it just about manages to walk out. Goes for that jumping R1 there to try and get that mix-up, but the hit from Kilo. And just about manages to roll out those two flaming strikes. Shu... This is very, very close. I understand that they don't have their physic anymore, but that's it. And the follow-up. And the random poise event comes in clutch. And the bleed proc. Is it going to count for anything? 1,000 HP in the difference. And the standing R1. Is this going to be enough to put him away? No, Glinkner is still very much in it. This could very much go either way, but Shu is playing fast and loose with those roll-ins. Maxi said it in chat, they are most certainly correct. And the roll-in comes out. Are we going to see it? The flaming strike comes out. It's stuck in the corner. And the space is just not able to do it. Are we able to see it? Just about holding on by a hair's breadth. 100 HP in a dream is Glinkner. But as they say, the fight doesn't begin until you're on the red and blue feather. As we are going to see the flaming strike comes out. And that's going to be Shu moving on to losers finals. Look at them. G to the G. What are the sliders like? And the golden eyes that hang behind. Who will Shu be meeting in finals? It's going to be Assay. 3, 1. Oh, so 2-1, sorry. Alright, chat. Very, very well played to both. We are just going to take a very quick break before finals. I need the restroom, and I'm sure a bunch of you guys do too. Give Shu a little bit of a break after that pretty intense little set there. Losers are going to be the bronze match at the very least. Is going to be a best of 5. Followed by the finals, which is a best of 9, and the bracket reset being a best of 5. Assay is still in. Yeah, it's a double elim. It's an 8-person double elim, so I can do it on my own, basically, who grew. And the winner, number 1, gets the custom role and priority in future end-of-court tourneys. Oh, for bronze match, yeah. The bronze person doesn't get anything other than street cred and being in with the kids. But I'm going to take a quick break, folks. Again, thank you all so much for joining. And to all the people who joined the bracket so far, it's absolutely phenomenal to see new faces in the scene. It's always a blast. And to see things that we usually don't see in bracket is also a treat. Thank you all for watching. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. So, GG's everyone. And I'll see you all in a minute. Yeah. Alright, folks. I forgot to change all the overlays and stuff. What's up, everyone? Formaldehyde at Taco Bell. How's it going, everyone? Did you not at least get the meme? Fem-endehyde? No? No? That wasn't part of the... That wasn't it? No? Well, at least I get to keep Shu in. So, player... It's going to be Assay. 0. I get it now. Well fucking done, dude. Daniel. Oh god, that water. Jeez Louise. Alright, well folks, it's going to be Assay choosing the map. Oh, Shu is on. Shu has gotten to the bronze match. She's fighting for her place in the finals. Their fit place in the finals, sorry. Pog. It's going to be dueling square again. Nice. Alright. It's time to get this show on the road. Bronze. It's a best of 5. And finals will be a best of 9. And then if a bracket reset happens... It's going to be a best of 9. It's going to be a best of 5 to follow it up. I have received some criticism last time that the last set went on a little bit too long. So we'll do it that way. Give me 2 minutes. He said he's at 2 minutes, so we can just hang out for a bit. How are you finding the tourney so far, folks? What do you reckon? Bracket reset should be a bow 99. Honest to goodness, yes. So but now we're just waiting for Assay to come back in. So it's going to be a best of 5 now, Shu. If I recall correctly, let me just check. Because I remember thinking about this. I did... Winners... It's actually a best of 7. Never mind. Best of 7. Bow... So... Bow 7. Or is it bow 9? Hang on a second. Let me just check my... Oh, I should not do this on 0 sleep again. Winners. Yeah, it's best of 7. Yep, best of 7. I was correct. Okay. So yeah, it's a bow 7. And then the final's fine. Bow 7. Bow 7, chaps. Shu, don't lose to the British, not again. First to 4, bow 7. Yeah, first to 4. Yeah, I got criticism. I think longer sets are generally speaking a good thing for the game, just as a rule, because of the amount of damage and kind of like coin flippy nonsense that goes on. So I really like longer sets. But I got feedback from during the Super Serious League, which I still need to finish for the record. Oh Jesus. So basically, I thought a good compromise is like throwing both sevens in and then the grand finals, then is best of 9. Then the bracket reset is a best of 5. Just because it gives everyone a chance. I like these tourneys for real. I'm really enjoying them. If I wasn't falling asleep at my chair for reasons that are completely outside of the control of the players. I switch bell. Yeah, no worries. You're in no panic, Shoe. Just as it comes in. Oh God. Yeah, just take a moment. You waited for him. He can wait for you. Oh, for real, for real. In this first to 10 finish. That would be very funny, though. I don't know why. Oh, because Sleep deprivation gamer. 0-0. Hey, Faded. What's up, dude? Assay got his. He getting rematch. Time is relative. So true, bestie. Alright. Let's crack on. And I meant to do this 3 times. I'm making my bed, chat. I wouldn't mind, but I got up today. Ugh. Alright, everyone get comfortable everywhere they need to go. Okie dokie. Alright. Bronze. Best of 7. Let me just fix this. Boop, 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 doop, doop, doop. I love games. Alright, cool. Both players are ready. Shoe's going to be on the right. Assay on the left, which actually suits me down to the ground. Make sure that everything is actually right. Yep, everything is correct. Alright. Tabbing back into Elden Ring is fun. Trust. Alright, folks. Bronze match. First round of a best of 7. So first 2-4. The bolt is out. The physics are drunk. The sacred blade is blessed by holy water. Catching out here. What are we going to see? The fists here into PSGS. They're able to close the gap really quickly. However, Shu manages to force a really nasty trade there on Assay. However, Assay still has a health advantage from that little bit of chip earlier. The Crouch R1 comes out just in case Assay tries to strafe it. Shu forced back now once again. However, not over yet. There is a lot more of this match to go, as we are going to see now. Pushed into the corner, tries to go for the roll catch. The trade comes out. Tries to go for the roll catch, but it's just not enough. Unfork. Try again. And the flaming strike comes out into the jump attack. Owie. I felt that one. And the fist comes out here. Tries to go for that again. Assay predicts. Runs out. Immediately runs back in with that tasty bit of aggression. Nicely done on the side of Assay there. Shu forced now into... Uh-oh, the misinput. And the backstab. Into the loading screen. Jeez. That's going to be 1 point to Assay. Kaboom. Hit him with that. Nicely done. No, I feel it, Shu. There's a reason I don't rock PSGS. It's just I'm not confident enough in my inputs, right? Alrighty then. Waiting now for Shu to get back into the arena. I should probably do this. That would probably help. Just in case someone decides to be a funny. Alright, both players are in position. Shu on the right, Assay on the left. 1-0 to Assay. Ladies and gentlemen, on a 3, on a 2, on a 1. Allez. The physics are drunk. The fists are greased. Nice pressure here from the side of Shu, but just not able to get that damage. Is she able to get the vortex? No! Force back. Goes for a jumping attack, not quite able to connect. Force back now into the corner. Not a place you want to be against a setup like this. Tries to go for the manages to get that trade. Almost gets the roll out, but just definitely missed it. Good showing here on the side of Assay. The jump back does manage to get that punish. Not that far away from each other just yet. All within a 500 HP in a difference, but now that is changing rapidly. However, we are going to see Assay get punished there from Kilo. Still not evened out correctly. Both players still have their tiers, so there's a bit more match to go, but the damage fists are able to output. And the jump attack comes out in the Flaming Strike, evening it out immediately. Tries to go for that roll catch, but just not good enough. Force back now into the corner of Shu. Are they able to get that rolling attack? No, they're not. Force back now. Shu holding her own. Assay just keeping up that tasty bit of pressure. The Flaming Strike comes out. Doesn't go for the follow-up and the trade. And it's going to be a 1-1. Forcing it even out. Thank you for the raid earlier, Faded. I do appreciate it. And man, what a set. So far. Very, very nicely done. Werefeather. You love to see it as a sports fan. True. Alright, we are getting our peoples in. Alright, are we in positions? We are going to be swapping sides, which means I'm going to swap sides, so everything makes perfect sense. Well, hey, the power of the arena. GG's, though. Alright, ladies and gents. Round 2 of our bronze match. 1-1. First to 4. Let's get it on. Allez. And away we go. We are going to see the physics. The jump over the Sacred Blade there. A few Hail Marys were set on that one, going for that jump. And we are going to see both of our players now Shu up against the ropes. Is she going to be able to Mayweather her way out? No. Force back now once again. Kept in, and the Flaming Strike comes out, but is going to be interrupted by that Fist R2. Dangerous damage there coming out on that one. Goes for an empty jump, but Assay is having absolutely none of it. Forced back into the corner now, of course, is Shu once again. Has to be a little bit more assertive in this matchup if they want to be able to actually push on through in this one. But Assay is keeping it up, tries to go for a trade, but it's too late. Does manage to go for it that time. The anti-air comes out there as well on the side of Shu. Assay has taken a smidgen of damage, but it is quite a hill to climb here for the side of Shu as the Flaming Strike comes out, and the follow-up manages to go for it in the anti-air, evening this insanely one-sided matchup so closely, as we are going to see the Fists of Fury belting out there, but managing to get out there once again is Shu, covering herself, allowing herself just a little bit of extra spacing. There is the side of Shu. Force back now once again. We are going to see these wave dashes in the corner. Is she going to be able to Mayweather her way out now once again? But is the Lomachenko style footwork here on the side of Assay going to be enough? As he does manage to get the first bit of damage there. Force back. However, the counter pressure comes in. Assay is taking an insane amount of damage there. Force back in. Done. How they managed to roll that one, I'll never know, as the side of Shu. Forced back now into the corner, and the jumping attack comes through, but no, goes to the standing L1. And it's not going to be enough. Whew. You're welcome, Bevan. I love throwing. Hey, listen, Dante's not the only one to throw a little bit of the old boxing references in there, okay? Not even close. Lomachenko is one of the very few boxers I'd watch. Whew. Because not everyone's a shitter like yous, you know. Is it S? I don't know. I don't care. And I have to swap sides again because they've swapped sides. It's Ace. Ace. Listen, I'm swapping between. I'm swapping between. Loma goated, damn good boxer. Feet on him that'd make Miyazaki blush, as we are going to see the physics, the Sacred Blade. The Hail Marys are out, and we are going to see it now. Shu going for that nice tasty bit of aggression there. We are going to see Assay go going for a tasty bit of damage there, but not quite enough, as we are going to have a bit of a freeze. But the Flaming Strike comes out, goes in for a trade there once again. Forced back out now once again. We do see that nice little bit of damage. Goes for that, but the trade there on the R2. Shu is coming in from behind, but are they going to be able to adapt? That remains to be seen as we see these wave dashes in neutral here. The jump over over there's too far away for that Flaming Strike to force any kind of pressure. Opened. Shu up for a bit of damage and goes for that, the actual runaround. Assay forced back now once again, but the Ace of Spades is in his back pocket as he manages to go for that, forcing out the Flame Strike, but it's not going to be enough. He's very low, but Shu is still very much in the fight as we see the tally swaps there to pop the tier and guarantee that extra little bit. Both players neck and neck as the R2s come out, the trades. 50 HP between the pair of them. Forced now. We are going to see Shu taking center, but giving it up immediately as they both sides jump back, trading spaces blow by blow. How is this one going to pan out? Is the pivot not going to be called out here on the side of Assay? We are going to see it now. Shu doing that little jittery footwork. The try hard shuffle coming out here is going to be taking a little bit of damage. Forced back now once again. We are going to see the Flaming Strike, but no way, no how are we going to get any little bit of damage. Forced back now once again. We are going to see Shu still giving ground, but are we going to see those jump outs? But no. The running attack from Kilo. And Shu falls. 3-1 to Assay. The Ace of Spades is in his. You're still in it, Shu. You still have one more. Yeah, both 7 for bronze finals. And both 9 for grands. Oh. How the hell did LBU do this? Oh my lord. I mean, I can't spell, they can't read. It all works out kind of, it kind of evens out, Xenos. Oh. Yeah, of course you are. It doesn't count as you changing build, so of course. Oh my lord. These guys aren't beginners, are they? The rule I set is that neither side in like a respectable tourney is to not have gotten into semis. Because the idea is I'll be doing so many of these, the ladder lot will eventually filter out, is like the idea. I didn't expect my YouTube to fucking explode, so I didn't think I'd have, because they haven't rune-arced yet. Is to allow more people, but I think for the PlayStation one next week, I think I have enough players that I can be actually super strict that any tourney you get into semis in, you're not allowed in. I think from here on out. We'll see. We'll see. Will this always be happening on Thursdays? Yes. Yes, it will, Lily. We're doing PlayStation next week and then back to PC the week after. And just for the record, as we're waiting for the change in armors and etc., I basically stole this. There's a PlayStation one? There will be next Thursday at the exact same time. Jay Lewis. Or Jay Lawson, sorry, excuse me. I can't read, remember? Oh, you do PSN also? Yeah, of course. Swap between platforms. Sorry, FC's moving dates. I have no idea what the plan is. I spoke to Jelly. Hey, listen, we'll talk about it another time, lads. Right now we have a match to get on with, and I have my voice to finish killing. Alright. Bronze match. This could be it. Unless Doesn't Matter Shu shows that they can take those losses on the chin. Force back in now once again. We're going to see the panic rolls. No, Assay is just keeping up that tasty amount of pressure as we are going to see the trades come out. Trying to get that counter aggression. Not going to suffice. No way, no how. Managing to get that little bit of aggression there. Forced back now is Ace. But unfortunately, Shu is so low and those fists do so much damage. Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? But the jail one from Kilo does manage to land. Punishing it. And another one! Shu! Orbital bombardment coming down. That man had a wife and kids. Hang on a second. Hang on a fucking second. Fucking A, bro. What a round! Are you sure you're not American? Alright, ladies and gents, that's going to be 2-3. Holy shit! Bro, my stream lagged. What happened? Orbital bombardment. Orbital bombardment. The Predator drones flew over and down hell came. As we are going to get on with this next round. Assay can't make those same mistakes. He's very limited. Can Shu make lightning strike twice? Oh my god, beautiful strafes! And getting the roll catch there on that one. And another one! The chains come out. Beautifully spacing out those R2s as well. Hasn't been hit yet. Is this the sweep? Is this it, ladies and gentlemen? Oh my lord, beautiful rollouts there and a little bit of relieving of pressure there on the side of Shu with that flaming strike, but those panic rolls coming out. She hasn't been punished for them yet. Forced back now once again. Shu keeping up center. And there we go. We are going to see it. Shu still up against the ropes, but just about manages to get through, and the flaming strike comes through. Locked in the corner, and the flaming strike again, but just deftly. By a hair's breadth, Mayweather's his way out of that one. Forced back now once again. Assay strafed once again. It is going to go for that reaction roll though. And the R2 does land. Shu is quite low though. Not quite in it. And the flaming strike comes out. Double rolled there on the side of Ace. But the Ace of Spades can't keep up that look forever. And the trade comes out. And another an anti-air. That's going to be it. That's the tear pop for both of them. How is this one going to end? This could go either way. Shu has done the unthinkable. Overcome the EU mental. But is it going to be enough? Into these fists. Forced back now once again. We are going to keep it. Keeping up. The flame strike comes out. Tries to go for the roll catch out of it, but should have just pressed straight away. And the roll in. Back again now, forced back now into the corner. That's going to be it. The flaming strike comes out. Goes for a jumping attack, but is going to be punished. 15 HP! But no, the overcoming of unbeatable odds could not happen twice. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, what an insane round. Holy moly. Lads, can we have a bow from both of ye for what an insane frickin' match ye both put out there? Both of ye did incredibly well. Shu, hats off. That comeback in that other round was utterly nuts. Gee, holy moly. Whew. What a set. What a set. Both of you played exceptionally well. The parry. Alright, 2-4. Ladies and gents. You know what time it is. Oh, that's the wrong one. Watch as I woefully misspell this, completely ruining my dramatic flourish. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the grand finals. It is time for the grand finals. Will this be a YouTube short? Probably not, but I will probably, if the finals isn't as epic as that, I'm 100% making that a vid on its own. 100%. Oh, that was so good. That was so freaking good. 0. Saucy. Not. To Assay. Not. After coming from winner's bracket, and because he went through winner's bracket, Saucy is going to take the top seed. And so Saucy is going to be one to vote for the arena. No, I'm not doing that. For the sake of our viewers who have already been inflicted to my voice. Bridge? Lava Bridge? Are both players content with Lava Bridge? Because I know some people do have issues. No, it's his pick, and unless Assay has absolutely abysmal frame rate, then I see no reason for... Let me see if I can remember now which one is which. Finals. Why bridge looks so ass? Because Saucy came through winners, even though the seeding is incorrect. I think that it makes sense that he would get pick of map, believe it or not. So if there's no performance issues, I've never had performance issues on Lava Bridge, so Bridge a bit too big for my taste. I think it's fine size-wise. It's like a matter of like principle or whatever. Alright, we have Saucy and Dehus. Pissing BRB? Yeah, no worries. Lads, how'd you find the tourney so far, folks? I hope you all enjoyed it. My voice isn't enjoying it, but that's neither here nor there. Demonic tourney? Hells yeah. You would be put in the dungeon. Best tourney I've seen all year. Oh, no way, LB. He's pissing right now. Got a PDF somewhere about the rules and time of the PlayStation next week. Looks really fun. Just hang on a second. Give me a moment while we wait for exclamation point. Ciao. This is the rule set. Just waiting for Saucy to come back, Ace. Here we go. Okay, we good? Yeah, one second. Let me just send this challenge to... There you go. I haven't... It's in the description as well. Jay. Alright, they've bowed. Alright, folks. This is it. Oops, never mind. We're having just a quick reset. Did I turn on blood? Cool. Cool. Ugh. Make him eat cinnamon bunny, no water? Damn. Alright, folks. It is. We are ready as I switch screens and I start recording. Because hopefully this is going to be a cracking match. Ladies and gents. Assay in the near corner. Saucy in the far. Let's get this show on the road. And we have the physic on the side of both of our players and the hug. But no hugs this time. This is all for real, for real. As we are going to see the swap over to Spears, trying to get that solid damage in. We are going to see some crazy damage right off the bat as Saucy takes some insane damage himself. Force back now once again. We are going to see both sides relatively even here on this matchup, as we are going to have Assay forced up against the wall, but he does manage to get out. The L1's there stray, expecting the run R1. Doesn't quite land. We are going to see insane damage coming in here. Force back now once again. We are going to see it, but lightning Does not strike twice. That recovery is going to punish, as we're going to see these run attacks come through. Force through. Managing to get some insane damage there. And this one, the Fists of Fury going to town. And that is going to be the damage. Oof. L1, L1, L1 dead. Assay takes the first round in this best of 9. Which I need to change. 1. Let's change that. Pardon me, folks. Where did I hide it? Round. Bow. 9. Cool. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. We're going to have Saucy in the near corner. Assay in the far. Let's go. And there we have it. We have the physic here from both of our players. Both of them going for it there. We are going to see the Fists starting off. The trades come in here. Run R1 followed up there on the side. The R2s come out there on the side of Assay. And he's still nearly there. The Ace of Spades himself coming in, as we are going to see the attempt to mash out there. 900 to 1,000. Both sides are even. Both still have their tier. They're both in it. The running attack come out. The trade trying to force in that bit of aggression. We are going to see Saucy force back into the corner as the L1s come out. The R2 there to try and force a trade and win it. But unfortunately, we're going to see a half hit there on the side of Saucy. Ace keeping up that aggression. However, he's going to walk in to the damage. Health bars have swapped? How? Oh my god. There we go. I swapped again. Unfortunate. I'm confused. There we go. I fixed it. 1-1. Yep, it's 1-1. Sorry for the tech issues. I'm still getting back into the swing of things again, folks. 1-1 on the board. Let's get this show on the road. Boom. The physics. The Sacred Blade. And we're on 2 stock now once again. But Assay is probably going to be having absolutely none of it as the run attacks come through. But those trades, forcing there, trying to catch for the R2 again as the side of Ace. Saucy, though, content to just go for the entire... showing off the moveset once again. Trying to find an opportunity to get in. We are going to see Assay forcing that insane pressure, getting that little bit of chip in as well. Just for good measure. As the jumps come through and the run attack comes through. But the R2, but followed up. We are going to see Saucy keeping up that aggression. Ace is so low. He's forced back against the wall. And there we go with the strafe! Saving him from that. And that's going to be insane. The R2s come out there to try and even it out. 173 to 1,000 HP. Still in it is the side of Assay as he eats a raw X3. As he takes a fall. And Saucy, the twin stock, the La Creatura, everyone's Dark Frosty, doing silly things, but also trying to win with decent stuff as well. What do you do, folks? GG's. Good round. And that is going to be Saucy 2, Ace 1 in this best of 9. Keep in mind, it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful best of 5 for the reset. I heard took criticisms on board from previous tourneys, so I'm embodying it. And there we have it. We are going to see the inside of a wall. No, we're going to see going for the Sacred Blade there. And the R1s come out. And Assay is doing his very best to not make the mistakes that he made in the past. TS into Fists. Not sure the exact right. the exact matchup details on this one, but I know it's pretty damn close, as fists do have insane damage even if they lack the recovery, and they also have pretty insane recovery as well, as we are going to see. Saucy going for some insane damage, keeping up that is going to be run down. Is the chase down going to work, or will the kite pay off? As both players have taken an insane amount of damage in a back and forth here. We are going to see Ace keeping that nice safe distance. Knows that he has to pick his opportunities to go in very carefully. Else he's going to have an interrupt as an R2 comes out. Was it a trade? I couldn't quite tell as the R2 come out. And a trade in the R2 tries to keep up that bit of pressure with another R2. We are going to see Saucy though. Still in it to win it. Keeping up that pressure now, evened it out now once again. Goes for a running attack and the mash out of it there once again. Run R1 into mash. I'd swear this was Bloodborne, as we are going to see both of our players going for a nice bit of pressure. Keeping up. Saucy chilling like a villain, just out of range of those run attacks. Trying to bait something so he can get the punish, but their R2s come out. Both players are within a hair's breadth of each other. Another running attack in the distance, and that's going to be a trade! And that's going to be another win for the Saucy Ace, taking it 3-1. My God. Not 33-1. That would be horrifying. Saucy Assay, yeah. Wow, the Assay Saucy. Oh my God. Alright, ladies and gents. We're ready to go. The swaps. Saucy in the near corner. Assay in the far. Oh, it's phenomenal. This is really fun play. As we are going to see it, the physics are out. The run R1s. And the mirror is being taken. And the R2s come out. And another R2 then with the Godskin proc. Keeping it up. Are we going to see a swap over to the sword and shield tallies? We do. My God, we do. And the R2s come out. Keeping up that pressure. Another R2. Trying to keep up that pressure. The R2s yet again. The mirror to end all mirrors. We're keeping up that tasty amount of pressure. Goes for another R2. We are going to see Saucy keep up that pressure. Goes for another run R1. Another run R1. Matches run R1 run R1 into mash, and occasionally an R2 if you're feeling interested, if you're feeling kind of a little bit exotic that day. Tries to force back down. The R2s come out. Is going to be punished. Tries to go for another R2 as the side of Assay. He's not quite able to make it. Saucy is at a health disadvantage, but that could change very quickly in this matchup, given how much damage fists are able to supply. Into a running attack there. The chip tries to get another little bit of damage. Saucy is in behind on this one. The R2s come out. Tries to follow up with another R2 as the side of Assay, but it's not enough. Saucy forced back now. Assay needs to get into a position. Oh, the parry comes out! No! The hail parries from Kilo, but the R2s are coming out as well. He's on red feather. He knows that he's like one opportunity. One chance. One opportunity. And they'll run away. Nice, good frickin' match, lads. 2-3. Are we going to see a bracket reset and further kill my voice? Remains to be seen. Alright, boys and girls. Let's get this show on the road. Boom. The physics, the greases, the codeds into this one. Interesting choice in the immediate swap back onto Shamshir on the side of Assay, who is, I would imagine, after his performance earlier on in this tournament, to be very, very good on Shamshir. And obviously codeds into that. It has an awful lot more options. Tries to follow up with the run R1. Saucy trying to force there a little bit of pressure with the crouch R1, but he has to be careful. We are going to see it. Swap back over to Shamshir. Tries to space out. Tries to bait out a little bit of aggression, but got too close for comfort. And this is insane damage here all the way across. Saucy keeping an insane health lead into this. Tries to go for a jumping attack to swap back over onto Oh no, the sleep grease. But does manage to get the bolus off. And the frost pot comes out and the swap right back over onto fists. And where are we going to see it? The run attack comes out, tries to go for a space away bear, but it's just not going to be enough as Saucy has just the ability to play. Goes for a run attack. The R2, not quite able to get into it. We are going to see the jump attacks come out, not quite able to connect here on the size of Saucy. However, he has to be careful. Those fists can just do insane amounts of damage and even this up to an insane degree. But that's Assay basically so close to death. He's just basically a full L1 and a crouch R1 away from good night, good luck. As the jumps come out, 181 on the board. Is he going to be able to go for it here? The jump R2 comes out. The tears procced. This could still go either way. And the run and the... What do you even call that move? Uh-oh. And the swap out there. The run attacks. And the trades. Forcing an equalizer. A reverse sweep. Jeez. Grah. What you mean, Sauce? I don't quite follow, gamer. If there's a problem, send it in the DMs. Alright, boys and girls. What? There we go. Alright, let's rock and or roll. Ladies and gents, in a 3, in a 2, and a 1. Allez, as we are going to see the Sacred Blade go out. We are going to see the physics from both of our players. Are we going to see the immediate aggression? We don't see an opportunity to punish the Flask there on the side of Assay. But however, he is able to get a tasty amount of damage there right off the bat. As we are going to see the L1 chain come out once again. This match could actually go either way as the R2s come out. Not quite able to figure out where he can get that. A bit of aggression in. It goes in for the mash there. We are going to see the R2s trying to force out a bit of aggression. Both players are relatively close to each other as we do see the tear popped on the side of Saucy. But Assay does manage to get a massive trade there. 500 to 839. That's just insane. Oh my god. Trying to force back now once again. We do see the 2 stock coming out once again to try and get a tasty bit of damage. Inexperience against the matchup could cost him as we do see a run attack and the mash. But Saucy has learned from prior mistakes and isn't going to stay in to find out how much damage he can take in a single interaction. As we are going to see it! And that's going to be Saucy taking that one. 4, 3. My god. Could this go to match point, lads? Is that what we're looking at here? Is that what we're seeing? Oh my lord. And here we go. Down he goes. Killed with extreme skill and precision. Let's rock and or roll. Match point for Saucy, but Assay can still bring it back with that insane damage on those fists and the style and skill in which he uses them. Physics. Say your prayers and the faith build. We are going to see it. The 2 stock Avenger is out once again as we see these running attacks come in. Trying to get that bit of damage to the side of Assay, but he's taking insane damage. The R2s come out. 800 HP to 1700. That's going to be the tier procced. Assay has figured out the knowledge check required to take down Assay. And the spam, the full moveset coming out. But is it going to be too little too late? Can he find those punishes? And the golden lad... Ain't no way, no how. I didn't realize that Saucy was on a diet of cheese in this one as we do see the claws come out. And that's going to be a hit from Kilo! On the claws! And the signature finishing move. The face of a winner. Battered and bloody. takes the W. And the signature finish out of a round is Saucy Ace. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, ladies and gentlemen, what a way to kick off this league, chat. What a way to start it off. I said there was no prize, so we're going to keep to that. But I think in future, what we're going to do for these events is we'll have a match that both people performed exceptionally in, and they will get a gift sub of to a channel of their choice. Absolutely exceptional matches from everyone. For the new people who showed on, Pablo, just absolutely phenomenal to see you. Sure, have AZ Rock back in bracket once again. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do from here on out. I did promise that I wouldn't have any prize for this one, but I think moving forward we'll do that. I think that's a nice play. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an absolute honor to host this. And again, I stress, ladies and gentlemen, these will be weekly. Next week is going to be PlayStation. And the week after, we will be back to PC. I may have to talk to some players after this on terms of the sportsmanship stuff. I issued warnings. Some of them were ignores. I was going to donate it. Nah, Saucy. I appreciate it. But again, I want it to be kind of more of a spirited event for people to get practice into... to get practice in bracket, you know? I don't want it to be like super competitive where people will be encouraged to make ults and stuff like that. Or like things like that. I want it to be super casual. I want it to be a way for people to experience a bracket in a way that's like super friendly. No, Bevan, because you have multiple frickin' tourneys under your belt, dog. If you're interested in joining these, join the Discord, ! Discord, folks. In order to join the tournament, you'll ask for the role in the initiate role request. And yeah, you'll be more than welcome in. We should have a full enough bracket for next week. And we'll see for PC, folks. We'll see you in a fortnight. Fortnite got him. Can I join? Didn't you nearly fucking win? Hang on a second. Omi, didn't you get like second in the gauntlet? I don't think so. As we have more people filter in for these beginners tourneys, we'll become more strict on terms of both etiquette and stuff like that. And we'll be more strict in terms of who's allowed to join. There was some people who were like close today, and I hope it was worth it. But yeah, ladies and gents, it has been an absolute blast. Congrats to Saucy Ace, and to Ace, and to Assay, Ace, whatever the hell. And to new people. Fractured as well. I forgot Fractured. Fuck. Pablo, Fractured. And Elle. Love and appreciate you all. See you all next week, folks. Bye-bye.